Am I gonna change the title? Maybe? Well, I thought it was Thursday. Wednesday. Wednesday? There we go. Save. What is it? Is it showing you guys me leaving? That's crazy talk. Ah, what are we doing here? Studio? Where's my chat? Tequila does says you're here for Thursday. Is Wednesday not treating you well? It's like screw Wednesday. Thursday blew my mind. Sorry. How many people did I freak out? How many people were like, what happened to Wednesday? Hello, Sangi. Hello, Tea with Unicorn. Hello, Freya. You were first. Hello, Curvey. Hello, Jody. Hello, Tequila. Hello, Rocky. Hello, Rex. I'm gonna write your damn name down in, like, phonetically. Colton Hamstery. I'm just gonna call you Hamster. I'm so sorry. Hey, Cat Whisperer. Hello, Bright Light. Hey, I was gonna check my voicemail. Hang on. Somebody from New York called me, so clearly it's important. Oh, it's Ava Miller from underwriting team. I'm pre-qualified for a debt something. Sure. It's always good to know I'm pre-qualified for things that I didn't ask for. But yeah. I leave Girl World for a couple weeks, and when I come back, Foodie's in Syria, and Ambi has a creep talking to her. When you left, Amber was dating a feeder. That's okay. Anna apparently is in a fat camp. She's at a wellness center of some variety. I verified. Well, I went to the Reddit to figure that one out. So. Yeah, right. Rocky for my IRS debt that I don't have. I know, Secret Squirrel. Those things are just like crazy all over the place. They're a little annoying. It's kind of. All right, go away. We don't want you. We want you. Lucky you. I wondered what happened to Quirky Sangi. How do we know she's in the hospital though? Where did the... Okay, so the wellness hospital, actually, that one, I don't know if you guys remember, but way back on Threads, Anna was talking about going to a retreat after her 4th surgery, and she had narrowed it down to 2 different locations. And was it Sky Terra? Yeah, Sky Terra was one of the locations. And Sky Terra's in... I had it all, and then I had to, like, crash my computer. But Sky Terra is in... North Carolina? Glitter and... Bagels... Snark? It's on the Reddit. I spent the afternoon on the Reddit. Hey, aren't you exhausted? Good to have you. Yay! Celebrities in his house. But she apparently is there, or was there, on the 4th at least, because there is photo evidence of her there. So all of these images that she's been, or all of these shorts that she's been posting of her going around to the various national parks clearly have all been pre-shot, which Anna is well known for doing that, and I'm not going to hold that against her because whatever. But where was I going with this? She's definitely trying to hide the fact that she's at Skyterra, but at the same time, Skyterra has been posting images of her on their Instagram, and Anna, of course, can't not pose for pictures. So on the 4th of July post that Skyterra put up, there's images of Anna and Data. So. Oh, did you post it? Sorry, let me catch up with the chat. Does Rosie have a Reddit I don't know of? Yeah, from what I'm hearing, the wellness center is like 4K a week. Where is she getting all of it? Like, how does she... I want to know where this backup money comes from, because I need to know what the hell she invested in, because, you know, for a friend. Hey, BJ. But that's where the wellness center came from. There's Anna crying in a corner in this camp too. From the pictures I have seen, she is the bigger person there. The biggest person that I saw there. You have unpaid tolls. Oh, I know, Cat Whisperer, yes. Rosie made an Instagram post in the hospital. Okay. I don't follow her Instagram. Apparently, I need to go do that. The last was at Pigeon Forge, the pirate show dinner there. It was a hard walk from the parking lot to the theater seat. Rosie does have a Reddit. I'll probably need to go hunt that one down. What? Hannah says the one really weird thing. Where are my glasses? The one really weird thing about traveling alone and then pretended to be confused about why people were confused. All right, which pair do I need to wear today? Yeah, apparently I need something less strong. I don't own anything less strong. All right, well, this is gonna have to do. Apparently Skyterra will allow the dog at their retreat. For 4K a week, they should probably let you have that. Today, the life of Skyterra, formerly Trails to Wellness LLC. Sue Crowell's medical weight loss racket located in Western North Carolina that employs ex-Trails. Okay, well, somebody who's been doing some digging on the Reddit about this Skyterra place, so. Hi, baby girl. Oh, I know. You need to be the center of attention, don't you? Come here. Stop. You want to be over here or not? Oh, no. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. The real star of the show has arrived. The guy yelling bear at Hannah. I thought that was kind of funny. Let me see if I can pull this. Is it okay that I don't understand how the Reddit works. Is it okay that I show the Reddit on a live like this, or is it gonna like break some unspoken rule? I don't wanna like... If this isn't allowed, somebody let me know and I'll take it down. But... So... Oh, it's a Latter-day Saints thing, huh? I don't know a lot about the Latter-day Saints. Aren't they, are they Mormons? are they like a Mormon branch thing? But anyway, this is the Reddit. This is the glitter and bagels snark Reddit. John drove her to Skyterra from Austin, which without all the national park stops is over 12,000 miles. And then what? He's not in the photos at Skyterra. I doubt he wants to hang out in is that Pigsa Forest? Surely she flew him back. I'm just scrolling through this because I was trying to like figure things out. So is that the shtick? Like she drove. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense actually. So she drove across country to get to Skyterra, stopped at the national parks on her way there. That would explain why she didn't have time to do anything, though. That would also explain why she didn't plan things better, because she was just kind of stopping where she could as she drove. You've shared on Reddit before. You're finding under paradise. Latter-day Saints says Mormons. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm showing their names, so. Am I showing people's PLL? Am I doing this wrong? We're playing Where in the World is Anna San Diego right now. Shelley Daly. Hello, Liz. I'm just scrolling through the page here. So I just wanted to know, because everybody kept saying she was in fat camp, and I was like, why do we keep saying that? And I was like, you know, what I haven't checked lately is this. So this is an interesting point. I think cutting half of her arms really makes her believe she's thin and healthy now. I think that might be true, honestly, because you know how like you only really see this part of your body, right? So maybe by cutting her arms down, like now all she sees is like really this part of herself. So by seeing that she has skinny arms, maybe she really does think that, oh, I have no interest in doxing people. Yeah, no. And I don't think this is a doxing thing. Oh, maybe I won't hover over that. All right. We'll just stay over here. Yeah, I'm not going to show that kind of crap. Yeah, no, she was definitely in Skyterra as of the 4th because Skyterra told us that. I think this is the one that I had open before everything crashed. Yeah, and this is the Mammoth Cave thing here. The reason I was on here is because I haven't been catching her stories on Instagram, and I was hoping to come over here and catch some of the Instagram stories because I'm behind on her monthly wrap-ups. So, but oddly enough, like I don't know why, and maybe I don't know why it doesn't throw me off, but like her smaller arms compared to her bigger body, it doesn't catch me off guard, and I don't know why. But I know a lot of people say that her smaller arms on her larger body make her look weird to them. It doesn't to me, and I'm not entirely sure why. But I know a lot of people have commented on that. Yeah, Hannah, she talked about her arms catching up with the rest of her body in one of her shorts. Yeah, when she was trying to squeeze into those jackets where she was like, I can finally wear these jackets. And it's like, your arms sort of kind of fit, but you still don't fit the jackets. Like, they don't fit around you. Yay! I want to go to the splash pad. Thanks for stopping by. Aren't you exhausted? Liz, yeah, well, she's said she's a 2X for a long time now. Yeah, her arms are still big. They're just not like big, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying she's got T-Rex arms, but I mean, they're still long. She's still got long arms. They're just not as like thick around as the rest of her. I'm more concerned, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I mean, look at her right leg here. It's doing that thing again where it's it's blowing up compared to her left leg. And I just think that's not healthy. I mean, the neck thing is also not great, but like, I want to see if like her neck corresponds with her leg. I'm guessing it's water. I'm guessing it's some kind of like lymph thing, but yeah, she doesn't have the bat wings anymore, but she's still got thick arms. And who knows? I mean, she may have quite a bit of muscle, but I do like this dress though. I think this is a cute dress. Highlights from Anna loving Arkansas with her prop and ignoring that we know she's at Skyterra. I do like this dress though. I think it's a cute dress. I don't remember her getting this dress. I don't know why these are fuzzy. I like this dress too, but again, I don't remember her buying this dress. But this is the hot springs clip, and remember in the hot springs, she was talking about how they didn't have time to go to the brewery, and they didn't have time to go to the actual hot spring. And I was like, why didn't you? Why didn't you plan this? Why didn't you get online and look at the times? And, I was like, why? Why didn't you have time? Well, it makes sense now if they were driving across country and just stopping at the various national parks on their way there, why they didn't have time. Because they were basically just stopping at whatever national park was along the way. That makes sense. But it would also mean that when she got to Nashville, was it Nashville where she was like, I'm traveling by myself, and she's wearing that green dress, that she's not there by herself, because she's not there by herself here. She wasn't there by herself at National Springs, and she's not by herself here. I don't remember where she is here. I know where she is here. Go away. I really like this dress though. I can't really stress enough how much I really like that dress. She's in Kentucky in the white dress. This is still Kentucky. I need to get back on that damn blog too. This White Sands thing. Look how many times she has to pause going up. And remember, this is sped up. I have a vlog. I need a video I need to get put up there. What are we doing? Everybody is watching you. That is true. Trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing in Grand Central Station. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Okay, I was thinking about her vacation away to North Carolina is very unlike Anna to choose a car journey over a short plane trip. Do you think there's any reason why she did this? Part of me wonders if she knows she's sized out of air travel at this point. I don't think so, because Anna has always bought 2 plane tickets. She's always bought 2 plane seats, so I don't think so. Interesting idea though. I think why she did it was to get the content to put up while she was traveling. Because if she took John with her, think about it. If she took John with her and John filmed her while they were traveling, she, I don't know, flies John home. John's been editing and posting all of the video clips while she's in Skyterra. Hey, Faithful. And Allie, if I didn't say hi. I can't remember. Hey, Pumpkin Patch. She put a disclaimer on the post with the green dress that it was an experimental story thing. I think she might have filmed that herself, but I don't know if she was by herself, if that makes sense. Because she couldn't. It's Awasa. Part Probably because data. Oh yeah, good point. Misanthropic, because Data was with her. Hey, Princess. Hey, Renata. You wonder if she's been sponsored by the national parks? I doubt it? Question mark? There is talk on the Reddit that she might be being sponsored by Skyterra, however. I have no idea what she pays him, but it better. She must pay him well. This is an interesting little chat about Karen Herbst, but I'll have to come back and read that because it is not what I was here for. Yeah, this is from the Skyterra website or their Instagram, and this is data from the first. I drink water and it gives me hiccups. Someone explain this to me. Don't know what that is. Haven't watched this yet. Plan to. Ah, yes. I think we're caught up with Dank Fupa though. Trying to. This is the, yeah. Yeah, here we go. This one I liked because this is the original set of, yeah, this is from 3 months ago. This is the original set of threads that Anna posted. And then what I really like are the sources. Because we can go and tap on things. And then there's some other little details down here. So I wanted to hang on to this one. But anyway. So found it. I was doing all of this in Brave, and then I don't know what the hell happened. I don't understand the comparison ones. See, this is what I don't get. I already looked at this shit. Why is it back in my... Why am I back here? We're not looking on that. I do love Milk Tea covered this. It was really good. Why does she hate her feet so much? Why does she hate her feet so much? Oh, good point. Wow. Wow, good catch. Of course, you can't really see it because she's got that stupid Pop Flex box in front of her, but this is the same outfit. Jesus. All right, well. There's the Reddit. She doesn't know why people think she has so much money, though, right? Hey, Theo, haven't seen you in a minute. Hello, chicken. If I have, I clearly have no brain cells that function anymore. I don't. Here's the thing with the national parks sponsoring her. They don't have that kind of a budget. In that they don't really do that kind of thing. And in this current environment, I don't know if they would have that kind of a budget to do that kind of a thing. So I don't think so, but as pointed out, Anna doesn't do anything for free, so I don't know. So Yeah, Allie took the words out of my mouth. The national parks don't have money for that. They really don't. Yeah, they have no spare change. If she doesn't make specific Skyterra content, I imagine she will probably make Skyterra content after she gets back. Because there's no way in hell she's not going to make Skyterra content. She wrote that John was there, but they wrote a script as if she was alone. It was confusing to everyone, so she had to clarify. I'm allergic to water. It must be the worms. It's filtered water. Thank you. Worms are trying to escape. Do I have a contamination thingy type deal? We're not going to talk about that one. The bubbles. I wish I was going to buy carbonated water. This is just legit filtered tap water. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's because it's filtered tap water. Where did she get worms in her water? I don't understand. Otherwise, it's an inverted diaphragm. Oh, don't tell me that my organs are upside down again. National Park can afford rangers, right? I don't know, chicken. I don't know. Cave dwelling vampire. That's a great name. That's a good point, though. The national parks might not be able to sponsor her, but she's probably using these trips for other companies. That's a good point. Rabies. Thanks, Princess. Thanks, Princess Brioche. All right. That's enough of that. I wanted to save this one. Oh, shit, this is fucking... Hang on. I really need my Brave to work. Right. Do. No, why did you do that? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? All right, go make that go away while I screw around with it. Cool. Go back to YouTube. There we go. Bonk. I know now that I'm live, Kicking Geese is going to go live. Because that's how this works. She does that to me. Okay, good. She's not live. Yay. All right, so... Skyterra sounds like a trampoline park. Yes. I was a little confused myself. That's fair, Allie. But then put into good perspective, she's going to be there for like a month. It's not like a cruise where you're there for like 5 to 7 days. Ooh, a zipline place. Yeah. It definitely sounds like something that has to do with like extreme sports of some variety. So let's find... Oh, here we go. Oh, there you go. Aren't you exhausted? She posted it an hour ago, so we're not going to watch it. Under the hood, 45-year-old man cleans toilets, not clickbait. Wait, so Under the Hood is reacting to his own content about Jimmy. That's funny. Oh, shit. I gotta post my own thing. Damn it. I reacted to Jimmy. Maybe I should get that going. See, this is what I get for being lazy. I have a video for you guys. Where'd it go? There it goes. Jimmy vlog 2. Jimmy, the queen of Goro World. Will not be outdone by Mr. Snowflake. I don't care if it's his content. Where's the other Jimmy one? Is that it? Reuse. I don't know what to call this one. New girl Jimmy Bunker. I need a title for this next video. What did he do? What did Jimmy... What should I title this one? I will dump you guys for my first love? What? Who was my first love? Archaeology? I know, Princess Brioche. Jimmy's meat pies remind me of those ones from Sweeney Todd. Oh, you like my background, Midori? Thank you. I wanted to update it. The Girl Wonder. Yeah, okay, we're definitely using that one. Can I say Wunder? That's gonna piss everybody off. Jimmy Bunker, Girl Wunder. Goes to the fair. There we go. Goes to the fair. S. There's an S and go. Okay, that's not an S. That's an A. Goes to the fair. Shoot, I'll have to update that later. I'm too lazy to update it right now. I did not edit that one, though. I'll have to update that, too. Damn it. I'll have this up for you guys. Well, for members. And then everybody else can watch it later. I want to start doing... Okay. So here's a thing. Those of you who are here, I'm thinking about rebranding and dropping the anthropologist part of the name because I'm not really doing a lot of anthropology as much. So trying to maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? I do know it bothers some people that I use that in the title. So I'm thinking about maybe taking it out. Maybe. But I don't know what to change it to. Because changing it back to Tiny Blue Dancer is also confusing to some people, apparently. So, all right. There's that. That'll be up for members in a minute. And then I'll go and fix the description when I'm done here. Yay! Welcome to the undergrads! Mwahaha! Colton Hamsterier. Hey, DA, good to see you. People are very nitpicky, yes. But here's the thing. This kind of nitpick I can kind of understand because I don't do a ton of anthropology on here. So when I do it, I get it. But like, I don't feel like I've been doing a ton of anthropology lately, to be honest with you guys. So, the Tiny Blue, the Tiny Blue, the. I can't leave this channel. God damn it. Here we go. I want to see my my subs or my subscriptions. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. I was right the first time. Anyway, witchy blue. No, because then everybody's gonna be like, you don't do witchcraft. I wanted to see my subscriptions. Ooh, we could watch Sal. I'm behind on Sal a lot. I think I'm an anthropologist. I don't think I'm an anthropologist. I'm fully aware of what my degree is. Could I be a Tiny Blue Hot Tea? I'm not a tea channel though. I don't pay attention enough. I could be commentary, yeah. Tiny Blue Teacher. I was gonna be like Tiny Blue Nun Ruler, but I'm not a nun. Slightly smaller than average blue. Shit. That's funny. Maybe I can stick with it. Tiny Blue Generalist. See. You and I get that joke. I've also had the name for over a year at this point, so I wonder if like changing it would also cause more trouble than it's worth, you know, at this point. Like that's my other concern. Did you become a member just so you could watch the video? That's pretty funny. Tony Blue and Midori, that's precious. I don't think I can have Tiny Blue because I think there are other people who are. I think there is somebody who's already Tiny Blue. Which is fine. Because there is somebody else. I think there's a couple Tiny Blue dancers who are actual dancers. Like, my name, I didn't pick dancer because I'm a dancer. It was a joke. It was a joke. Let's see. Does anybody watch Gaining Ground? Am I the only person that watches Gaining Ground? And I don't even, like, watch him. Like, I watched him way back when he very first got started. And I just never unsubscribed. And I don't really feel the need to unsubscribe. Oh, wait. Hidden Channel just did a new one on J-Bay. 3 days ago. Is J-Bay back? I'm gonna skim through this real fast because I wasn't sure what was going on here. Water. Tiny Blue critics. Tiny Azure. I can be Tiny Blue dictator. Tiny Blue cat lady. You wouldn't change it? Yeah. Well, that's my biggest thing about changing it. He is a monster. Oh, really? Okay. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I haven't watched him in a really... watched him in a really long time. And the few times that I have watched him, I've noticed he's just, like, picking fights with people, and I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know the people he's picking fights with, and I'm just like, I don't know. And that's, like, way too much drama for me. It's way too much drama for me. Well, I know she's been doing the recaps, and I just wasn't sure if, like... Sorry, I was going to pull this up so we could all do it together. I don't know why I got Black Hole Sun stuck in my head now. There we are. I just wanted to see if... I guess she'll say if I want.
And we can kind of see where she is now and all of that. So, in order to do that, though, we need to finish getting through all of her TikToks. This is where we left off, and we're going to just go ahead.
Wait. There was something there. She'll tell me in a minute.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to You're in the TikTok of J-Bay. I was thinking that I was going to try a different topic today, but I really kind of want to get to the end of J-Bay. Like, I'm ready to kind of be at the end of J-Bay, and we can kind of see where she is now and all of that. So...
Okay, so we don't know where J-Bay is. All right. Never mind. Well, poo. Well, there's Sal. That's the day old. How long is that? 15 minutes? I do also want to check in on Strive. Because I haven't watched him in a hot minute either. And... there we go. You guys remember Strive for Change? It's like he's on a one-man mission to destroy this corner of the internet. Okay. Well, I'm not here for that. I'm gonna do the J-Bay. I think I'm gonna do a J-Bay through Hidden Channel reaction for Fat Acceptance Friday. I think I'm gonna try to do that. So... All right, well, you guys are saying, okay, we'll just not with Gaining Ground then. Because every time I, like, get a notification from him, he's like, it is not something I want to watch. So, all right. Well, now that I know what's going on without having to watch. So, do you guys remember... Walking nasty grapefruit. Aw, I like grapefruit. All right, you guys remember Sal? Or this isn't Sal. This is, he has told me his name a million times at this point. It is not Steve. And I want it to be Steve because of the ST in Strive. But let us watch. Let me speed him up some. I want to get caught up with him and give him a thumbs up. So no, that's Sal. Sal is the one that started at 725. Strive. What was his highest? I don't remember what his highest was, but he was pretty up there. And he has also lost quite a bit of weight on his own by doing just calorie counting and being active. So, but he was out there doing it before Sal, but he wasn't in the 750s. So, so I just wanted to kind of check in with him.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can smell the caca. Like, I don't know, something has occurred.
But anyway.
Let's go!
He is funny, though. I think he's funny.
Alright, guys. New week. We're gonna hit 100 pounds down. I fucking believe it. My highest weight was 432.4. All we gotta do is lose.
There you go. He started out in the 400s.
2 pounds. Less than 2 pounds, I think. I think we could do it. I think we're gonna do great.
He looks like he's lost weight since the last time I looked at. I mean, obviously he's lost weight, but you're really starting to see it now.
It's Monday, and I think I'm gonna go for a walk. Sometimes Mondays are a little slacking because I'm not usually feeling good on Mondays, so usually it's a disaster, but I'm gonna try to just keep on track, go for
I can't tell if his sneaker collection has grown or if he's just restacked it.
a walk. Have a good weight loss week. Can I do it? I hope so.
The only one who has any control over that is you. Princess Bureau, you're like, oh, that's not too high.
On Monday, really had to drag myself out just to even go for this walk, but I'm out here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a headache, feel really fatigued. What's out here? Hey guys, I'm at a grocery haul. I just spent quite a bit. I'm gonna go through it and show you guys what I got.
He says, I threw out the receipts, so I can't prove the prices. Do you need to?
The dill pickle,
Robbie. I think you're right. I think, yeah, I feel like it was Rob. Princess Brioche.
hot Cheetos.
You don't need hot Cheetos. Put those back.
They're really good if you haven't had them.
I'm sure they are good.
Golden hen chicken. Or we got some eggs
Hey, went to Aldi.
here.
I recognize these brands.
We have like fajita sauce. I really like this one. We got pepperoni and cheese, olives. Kind of like a healthier snack thing. Actually ate one of these after I was done shopping.
I don't mind those, honestly. It's just the cheese and the olives and stuff. I don't mind those, but like technically they're kind because the olives are surprisingly high in fat. Just FYI.
I got grass-fed like butter.
That's basically Kerrygold. So, FYI. Ooh, wait. What's the tuna thingy? Go back.
Baby arugula. Seasoned tuna steaks.
Ooh. Aldo has those? Heck yeah. Sign my ass up for those. When they get those?
I've never had these before. I'm kind of worried
I love those. You're going to love those.
if I'm gonna like them or not, but we'll see.
Those are good.
I got steak.
Yay.
Probably gonna meal prep that today. I hope. We got rosemary flatbread crackers. We got some markdown like chicken, lunch meat.
I like their lunch meat like that.
I saw these things and they looked really good. The Okios protein remix. We got 2 of the salted caramel and with the cocoa almond.
I don't like yogurt, so I don't have an opinion on these, honestly.
This is like maybe the other thing that's a little junky. I don't know. I got eggs and chorizo breakfast pizza.
That sounds good. I'm not going to lie. That sounds good. Yeah, it's basically Aldi brand Kerrygold. So, oh, Liz, I feel so bad. Yeah, that's what's been triggering my migraines is the goddamn storms. They're just freaking unrelenting.
It looked really good. Mozzarella, which I might use like right now to make those zucchini wraps. We got bread cheese. You just kind of like fry this up, and it's like a healthier mozzarella stick.
Interesting. Seared ahi. Ah, that sounds good too. Yes, Aldi and Trader Joe's in Germany are owned by the two brothers. So there's Aldi Süd and Aldi Nord. I'm pretty sure I'm saying those wrong. But yeah, so I forget which one is what, but over here, Aldi here is one of those, and Trader Joe's is the other one. So basically, they have the same products. It's just Trader Joe's has different packaging. They have different packaging, but it'll be the same products. So, but I think there's like something going on with Trader Joe's and unionizing. I think they have different politics here. I don't know. But Aldi's has great stuff. So does Trader Joe's, from my understanding, but I don't shop at Trader Joe's, so I don't know. I've always gone to Aldi. I know they do have slightly different things in them because I have gone to Trader Joe's, but Aldi's does have really, really good stuff there. Tuna is flaky. Tuna in a can is flaky, but Trader Joe's is like yeah, exactly. Tuna Joe's, yes. Trader Joe's is like an Aldified Whole Foods, yeah. Hey, Ghost Eater, good name. Yeah, Aldi's is 10 out of 10, yeah. 10 out of 10. Aldi's frozen fruits are, yes, and they finally got a cherry blend. The cherry berry blend, frozen fruit from Aldi, perfect. Yes, storm and pressure changes are some of the few triggers migraine preventatives don't help with. Yeah, they're fucking... The only thing I find that helps with that is running the AC. And I fucking hate running the AC. Because it's so goddamn loud. Trader Joe's is good for snacks, yes. There are good things and there are bad things there. The cherry berry, yeah.
Got 3 of each of these.
What are these?
Seaweed wraps. I got ginger sesame and hot chili crunch. I personally like the ginger one.
That sounds good, actually.
The best. We got 2 packs of cheese. One is smoked cheddar. One is chipotle.
Oh man, I will do some fucking damage to those. So guess what I will not be buying?
Center cut bacon.
Their bacon's good.
This little mini pack
yeah, those things are good too.
of beef jerky from Dollar Tree.
Oh, that's Dollar Tree bacon.
Got grass-fed beef.
They have good meat. Their meat game has definitely gone up at Aldi.
I got Old El Paso Carb Advantage. It's like the low-carb tortilla thing. And then I got birria tacos. I bought this before and they didn't have seasoning, like the seasoning pack in it. So I wrote to the company and they sent me a gift, like a little gift card thing. And I got these.
That's kind of cool.
2 with it. I got grapefruit.
Grapefruit. I can't have grapefruit though. For some reason, I actually had to ask somebody about this, one of my doctors, about why I forget which medication it is, but I can't have grapefruit because it will make it makes your body take too much of the medication in at one time, and so it can actually cause you to uptake the medication too fast. Yep, clearly I was paying attention. But basically I can't have grapefruit because of the medication I'm on. Because the Canadians would cross the border to go to Trader Joe's. I know that Sunday is like not the day to go to Aldi around here. You got more migraines as a child? I got a different kind of migraine as a kid and as a young adult, and now the older I get, like I get a different type of migraine now. Yeah, the dark chocolate peanut butter cups, yes. The Aldi you've been to is underwhelming? Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, the grapefruit affects the dosage of the... Yeah, that's like basically what they were telling me, Emma. It's like it affects the way that the medication dissolves into the body. You can't have it on your birth control. Interesting. They never told me about that on birth control, which is too bad because you know one of the things I absolutely love, which is probably a good thing, honestly. I love to take a grapefruit and cut it in half and put like brown sugar, like pack brown sugar on top of it and broil it and then eat it like that. Oh, so fucking good. Lidl is good. We don't have a lot of Lidls here. Saturdays when all the angry middle-aged white women are at Trader Joe's. People in the past have gotten fired for stealing at Trader Joe's. It's not that expensive. Orange juice and LSD. Wow. What happened over here? Anyway, but I do miss my I miss my grapefruits. I have wondered, like, if I don't take my pills that day, can I have grapefruit that day?
I can't remember if I've ever had grapefruit, if I'm being honest. Like, I've had juice and stuff, but not the actual thing, I don't think.
Grapefruit's
Broccoli. This
delicious.
is going to be part of the meal prep.
Okay.
We got some carrots.
Uh-huh.
These croissant buns, I've heard good things about them.
I bet those are good. I've not had them, but I bet they are good. This, what is this? Specially selected. Their little specially selected brand is actually pretty decent.
Think about making like a breakfast sandwich with like eggs and bacon and maybe sausage. I'm not sure though. Though cottage.
Dude, Friendly Farms, this dairy brand they've got there, Aldi's cottage cheese is like so good. I don't know why it is so good, but their cottage cheese is like the bomb.
Low fat cottage cheese. These were on sale. Usually I get Grillos or Clausen. Those are like my two favorite brands. We got the
Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers. Fresh still Spearsies.
It always cracks me up when they get like name brand stuff at the Aldi's because they don't have it for long. In the U.S., do you have to speed pack your bags in Lidl and Aldi like here in Europe? No, they put everything in your cart, and then they have like a little shelf where you can go pull your cart up, and then you can bag your stuff at your leisure. I mean, they don't want you there all day, obviously, but you don't have to like try to bag it while they're scanning it. Unless you just want to, but around here, they don't really want you doing that. They want you to go away and pack your stuff. But you do have to bag your stuff yourself, yes. They don't bag it for you. It's not a croissant. You think it's a crime. The politics of grocery stores and who owns what's is fascinating. I'm sure it is. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Princess Brioche says, they don't want you holding up the line packing your stuff, especially if you did like your month's worth of grocery shopping. So the register's yelling at you. Yeah, they usually tell you to move on. If you just have like a couple things, then you like to race the cashier. I don't know, man. Our cashiers are pretty fast. Neurotech for migraines interacts that way with grapefruit. Yeah. And apparently if you have too much in the bloodstream, it can actually like cause problems. Because, Mammy Bell, because I remember when she told me that, she's like, yeah, it could cause your medication to like have too much of it in your bloodstream. And I'm like, wait, so I could have more of it in my blood? She's like, yes, and that's a problem. And I went, oh. Like, wait a minute, that sounds like a good thing. And she's like, no, it's not.
We're only $2.94. So I had to scoop those up. I got 2 bags of cauliflower.
I love this cauliflower rice stuff. I like to mix it with rice, so it's like a half rice, half cauliflower thing, because it's like cheating. In my head. I like doing it. I don't recommend, but you have to air fry it. You can't just like boil it, because if you just cook it like normal, it's too mushy, so you gotta like air fry it.
Rice, 1 is garlic, and
yes, Aldi lets their cashiers sit down, because they have to be there all fucking day. And it's usually like 1 cashier.
Herbs, 1 is just regular. Kimchi pickles, these were also marked down.
They have kimchi pickles? Since when?
Really want to try them. I got dill pickle pasta salad.
Ooh, that sounds good. Except I can't have pasta, so.
I guess you could consider this like a junkier thing. We got vegetable seasoning. It says it makes 3 1 pound. So I thought it wasn't too bad of a deal. Got mouthwash from Dollar Tree. Sesame oil, which is for my meal prep.
That sounds good.
Starburst Energy.
I don't like those, but I've had a friend have them, and he said that was good. I didn't care for it. I don't like the sparkling ice, period. But literally everyone else who's drank it says they liked it. So I don't know what it is about me. I didn't like it.
Starburst ice drink. I really like these. These glow drinks, I really like these too.
Are those at Aldi? I've never seen those before. I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
I got real coconut milk. I wanted like a
I don't know if that's at Aldi. Some of these don't look like they're from Aldi.
natural electrolyte maybe after I'm done exercising or on my walks. I got
Coconut
this cognitive
water,
support
not
thing
milk.
because Lord knows I fucking need it.
No.
I got this oat cookie creamer. I don't know, I just wanted to try it. I got these drinks. They're healthy. They don't have any sugar or anything.
I saw those in the store yesterday? Day before yesterday? Yesterday. Because I went to go get my prescription filled.
Like an electrolyte drink. This is like a protein.
Oh, it's the self-checkout. Yeah, one of the bigger bigger Aldis that they just built has the self-checkout. And I guess it's faster. Hey, Arnie, it's good to see you. K-Buns, I don't think I said hi to you when you slipped in, but it's good to have you. Tint is gluten-free in general. You believe? Tint? What did I miss? I stir fry it with butter. Cauliflower rice. If you get the cauliflower rice, I recommend air frying it if you can. Because otherwise it gets soggy. And I don't know how you feel about that. Some people clearly don't mind it. It doesn't taste like rice. It's not going to, it doesn't taste like or even feel like rice. So, but if you half and half it and you make it with half rice, half cauliflower, then it kind of like cuts it, you know, in my head. That's my suggestion. But if you don't care, you know, just go hog wild with it. It does make a really nice. You meant Italian, not tent. But yeah, if you just go straight in with the cauliflower rice and you use it like a side dish or something like that, I mean, it's basically just a vegetable. So Aldi takes very good care of their workers. They do, but they also require a lot out of their workers. So. Oh, you asked if I was gluten-free. No. But there's something about the grain that they use for most like Italian style pastas that makes me kind of icky. So I just don't eat it. But I can have any kind of like rice style pastas. I can have that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are they made out of? Chickpea style pastas. Those don't bother me. I just can't have the durum flour pastas, which is pretty much every pasta, like every other pasta in the world. Do I put parchment paper in there for? I don't. I have like a really fine mesh basket that I use, but I suppose you could use the parchment paper. Yeah, soba. I can have soba noodles. Do I have regular pizza? Kinda. I get whatever Aldi has. Yeah, like a semolina sensitivity. Yeah, it's Sawasa. Is that like a normal thing? I can have orzo. Well, no. I say that. I made orzo, but the orzo I had was made out of rice and corn. It was actually pretty good. It's not as good as regular orzo. Here's the thing. Like, the alternative pastas are good. They're just not as good as regular pasta. Like, I like that banzang, whatever. It comes in the orange box. I like that stuff the best out of all the alternative ones. But they don't make orzo. And they don't make lasagna noodles. But I did find alternatives for those. And they're all right. But basically, I just quit eating pasta. But every now and then I get like cravings for spaghetti. Because I love spaghetti. And macaroni. Or, yeah, like macaroni and cheese. So, those are my two big ones. You don't have Lidl in Australia? Lidl is basically just kind of like Aldi. It's just Lidl is Aldi's biggest competitor. No, I'm not completely gluten free. I'm not a big bread eater to begin with, so that's not so hard to give up. I can do egg noodles; those apparently don't bother me too much, but I don't eat a lot of egg noodle stuff. So the only time I really use egg noodles is when I'm making like stroganoff, and I haven't made stroganoff in a hot minute. I should make some. But yeah, Ali. Aldi's a German company, so it has a German work ethic, but they take care of you. Whole wheat pasta doesn't work for me. Yeah, no, whole wheat pasta fucks me up even harder. The foodie beauty jokes don't go over. I didn't catch it, K-Buns. I'm so sorry. We can talk foodie beauty if you guys want.
Shake. It is 200 calories, but 32 grams of protein. Maybe I'll say that for like special days. Organic beef broth. Not much to say there. I got some liquid death.
I am so mad that those are made with freaking stevia. Fucking love Dr. Pepper. And I was so excited because this is water. This is just flavored sparkling water. And I was so excited. And it's made with stevia. And I can't stand stevia. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I can have Dr. Pepper without actually having to drink Dr. Pepper. So mad. But I hope everybody else likes it. Because I love the brand. But Foodie Beauty is insane. Just insane. Every time I think she can't go further off the damn deep end, she like, hold my beer. She is nuts.
Dr. Death. This is like their Dr. Pepper dupe.
I'm
excited to see it. I'm excited to. I got a gallon of Crystal Geyser water and 2 things of these circle.
Was that an Aldi? Circle?
Flavor things.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess not.
I think that's everything.
That's not the worst haul on the planet. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten that, but I don't really like that kind of stuff anyway. That sounds really good, but I still wouldn't have bought it. And the hot Cheetos. But to be honest, I mean, it does. Maybe the oat creamer, but you guys know how I feel about oat milk. That's not a terrible haul. Especially since he says a lot of this is for meal prepping. I haven't watched one of his videos in a really long time either, so I don't know what his meal preps look like, but this is not bad. This looks really good. I mean, he's got a couple little, like, not vanity, treat foods in here, but he's definitely, like, a savory person, not a sweets person. So, this is not bad. This is a good thing. Don't trust the oat cows. But the artificial sweeteners, there's something about stevia that is just so bitter for me. I can't get past the Dr. Death. I know. I was calling it my Kevorkian soda. I was so excited for it. I was so excited. She attacked a lot of her chat that night. I am not an oat girl girly pop now. I don't understand how Foodie has people who still support her. It's crazy. But
Criticize all you want.
I'm not gonna criticize it. Ta-da! I don't know. I'm not criticizing it at all. I think it's a good spread. I want these kimchi pickles because I love kimchi. Like I said, I don't particularly like yogurt, but these look good. These little seaweed wraps. I didn't even know they had those. What else did he get that I was like, ooh, I need to go check that out. There was a couple of things in here that I didn't realize. He clearly went somewhere else too, but oh, like the tuna thingy. I need to check for that. That looks good, because I'll eat the hell out of that shit. Not that I'm a nutritionist or anything, but you know. The only things I wouldn't have gotten would be this breakfast pizza, these chips, and the taco stuff. This taco thing. But, you know, if these 3 things are like the only junk food things he's got, you know. She attacked Alex's wicker baskets, 3 wicked candles and front-loading washing machines. For me. He's got quite a bit of protein. He's got quite a bit of protein here, though. Dr. Death is a podcast. I believe that. They are nuts. Yeah, they've got to be. There's an audience for every train wreck. I mean, Shandy's still got a fucking audience, so... The mushroom murderer was convicted guilty. How would she not be? How? Hey, uncomfortable ginger. Yay, sentient earthworm. Hey, land designer's here. It's a pretty decent spread, I think. I mean, protein-wise. Amazon sells kimchi ramen bowls. Nom nom nom. Coleslaw mixed with smoked sausages. That sounds good too. She's trying to appeal it. How? Like, woman, please. It's not soda, Emma. This isn't actually soda. It's sparkling water. I don't know how they flavor it. Don't get me wrong. I have no idea how water gets flavored. I don't ask those questions because it's probably cancer. But it's actually just sparkling water. But that, yeah. What, the coleslaw with the smoked sausage? That's like some German shit, man. That's like Midwest German cooking. Nom nom nom. Make an ice cream float with caramel ice cream and Dr. Pepper. Ooh. Okay, so what I have done is taken the vanilla water, the vanilla flavored water, and I have poured that over ice cream. I know it sounds weird, but it actually was very good. Sparkling water is just TV static. Delicious, delicious TV static. Callie. Your mom's sparkling water. In Finland, you have a couple that films getting super drunk and arguing on camera. Is that like drunk history, only just a couple? We love a good sausage. Hey, Moab. I love that that's a show. Do it, diary. I'm always here for like good. Look, I like ramen, okay? Yeah. Why is my thingy not working? Oh no. My cooling pad broke. That's not good. Alright, well. I didn't like this cooling pad anyway. Alright, so there's his food haul. Let's, what do we got here? We're gonna skip around a little bit. I wanted to see, he looks like he made a meal. I wanted to see what it was. Because it looks like he's drinking one of those Dr. Deaths. Yeah.
I'm out at night, like in pain, still going on my walks. What's up, guys? I got my dinner, I guess you could call it. I got strawberries and gnocchi. I ate a few strawberries already.
Gnocchi's good stuff. 4 cheese gnocchi. Well, I mean, you need to put some stuff on that gnocchi, but... Nectar has a Dr. Pepper flavor, but it's sweetened with Splenda. I can tolerate Splenda. Like, I can tolerate most of the other artificial sweeteners. I just try to not use them. Which is why I was excited for Splenda. Or not Splenda, Stevia. Yes. But I can't stand Stevia. Thursday, we ate the pizza. I want to see where his weigh-ins are usually at the bottom or at the end. What do you make there? Oh, the grapefruit. Does he not like the grapefruit?
How the fuck? I see people just scoop out with a spoon. Like how?
You have to have a grapefruit spoon, and you got to
Yeah,
cut it.
Need some tahini.
Ooh, tahini would be good. All right, for those of you who don't know how to eat a grapefruit, you either need a grapefruit spoon, which are very specific, or you have to cut around the rind with a knife, carefully, please. And then you have to cut the individual slices themselves, and then you can scoop it out with a spoon. Otherwise, you need a grapefruit spoon. Because otherwise, it's not going to work. You gotta cut it through very carefully. Why always with the disposable plates? Some people just don't do dishes, man. You don't like the taste of sparkling water? It tastes like metal. It's not everybody's thing. Who is the video of? This is Strive for Change. I guess I can put the link in the thingy. There we go. Stevia the plant. Yeah, I was told that there's a strain of stevia that is being grown that doesn't have the aftertaste, but so far I've not encountered it. Hey, Molly. See you on the replay. Yes, it's a wasa. That's a grapefruit spoon. When a spoon and a steak knife love each other very much.
Is this still good? I don't even know if this is good. Like, I don't think they're supposed to taste this bitter. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna stick with oranges. All I taste is like this super bitter. Like, it's so bitter.
He doesn't like it at all. It's like giving a baby a lemon.
No. It is so bitter, it's like my throat is closing up. What the fuck? I love grapefruit flavored stuff. Is this how the real one's supposed to taste? Ooh. My teeth are like really chalky after that. Ooh.
There you go. He peeled it.
Got a seed. What's that taste? I don't even know if I can finish this.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that is superbly disgusting.
That's amazing. No, he's not a grapefruit fan, no.
I really don't think that can be right. There's no way. Like every other citrus fruit, there's no way this tastes nasty. What the fuck?
I hope that maybe it's just that. I mean, maybe give another one a shot, because sometimes you do get a particularly bitter one, but yeah, Jody needs to put the sugar on top. It helps if you broil it too. Like if you cook it, if you broil it a little bit, it makes the grapefruit itself sweeter. So you like the red pomelo? I can't have pomelos either. I'm not entirely sure I'm supposed to have oranges, but I eat them anyway. Most honest review of a grapefruit. He wasn't eating the skin. He peeled it. He did peel it eventually, but he was trying to like scoop it at one point. He was just trying to scoop it out, but ooh, they have a coupon for the ramen. Nom nom nom. Well, it is. It's still Prime Day week. It tastes like you're being pranked by a citrus tree. You gotta know how to eat a grapefruit. It's not a beginner fruit, okay? Yeah, that's true too. You get the ruby grapefruits. Those are different. Yeah, ruby grapefruits are different. They're a little sweeter. That's true. Okay, well, I'm glad I watched that. Now what do we got?
Service has these condiments and a liquid dye.
Square sourdough loaf, deli sliced cheese, chicken breast, buffalo ranch, crinkled potato wedges. Oh, so he made himself some dinners. He did have some health issues there for a minute, I remember.
So yeah, today's Sunday.
Advanced
Having
fruits.
a really shitty day, and yesterday was actually even worse. I called off of work. I felt so sick. My entire jaw was like very fatigued and tired, and I was.
This is the day after he had the grapefruit. I wonder if he like had a reaction to the grapefruit.
Getting like crazy headaches. I'm still getting them. I'm like,
No, it is.
So fucking nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go to urgent care, but I haven't been there since my whole
Oh shit.
ordeal. If you listen to my ER horror story,
Salt on the grapefruit.
yeah, I really would like to avoid that place if I can. Yeah, I don't know. My tongue has been active lately. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but yeah, my entire jaw was hurting. I was getting headaches. I was getting nerve pain, like in my face a lot.
My only question is, honestly, was that because like Friday he ate the grapefruit, and this is okay. That's okay. Never mind. Saturday happened. Never mind. All right. Some people don't do citrus, and some people do have a reaction to grapefruit. So, hey, horse and rider. Fuck, fresh guy. Yeah, it's Sawasa. No, there was that was Friday, there was Saturday, we're on Sunday now, so there was 24 hours there. So, probably not the grapefruit then. That's good. It's just a snippet of my thought process.
Not to mention my back hurts even when I'm standing and walking now, which sucks. It used to only hurt like when I was bending, but now it hurts
Sciatica?
even when I'm standing and shit. Chronic fatigue, which you guys already know about. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the end is near for me. I don't want to like put that out there, but
Don't be
it
like
honestly
that.
feels like the end is just like I really don't know if I'm gonna make it the next year. I'm not even like trying to be negative. And I feel like my tongue is making it so I talk with a lisp. She sells seashells at the seashore. Seven sizzling sausages sizzling in a saucepan. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk. I really need to. Yesterday, like I said, I called off of work. I was feeling so sick. I might have had the world's record for lowest steps in the day. Like, I just slept like all day. It was actually fucking insane. Like, seriously, I don't even know if I got 100 steps. But yeah, I definitely need to go for a walk today. Yesterday, I did go over calories because all I do is sleep and eat. Yeah, let's get this walk underway.
No yawning. Damn it.
Alright, guys, we're on a walk. I'm a little annoyed because I went outside. I realized my headphones weren't charged. So I had to go back upstairs and fucking charge my headphones. But we're out here. It's kind of late. It's like 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna quickly do this. I feel like shit. Let's talk about the calories for the week.
Let's talk about how he feels like shit. He's clearly having a bad day, and his ass still goes out for a walk. Let's talk about Rosie. Feels like shit. Calls into work. Doesn't even get up out of her chair. Rolls around her kitchen all day. Wolfs down a bunch of food in front of her camera. And begs for cash online. Can we talk about that? And this dude's worried about passing out in the next year. So. Yeah, exactly. It's Iwasa. Right, exactly, Sentient Earthworm. I mean, he still puts the work in. So, I wish he had more subscribers, honestly.
Monday, 30:32. Tuesday, 23:80. Wednesday, 16:27. Thursday, 24:56. Friday, 22:69.
This is how many calories he ate that day.
Saturday, 31:50. And yesterday, Sunday, 25:81.
I don't know what his end goal is, but he started in like the mid 400s, and I think he said he's getting ready to hit 100 pounds down, Emma. So I don't, he's a tall guy, so I don't know exactly what his goal weight is. I forget. But probably somewhere in the low 200s. What's the name of his channel? This is Strive for Change. I'll post it again for you guys. Oop. But this is the video we're currently watching, so if you guys want to go give it a like, that would be great. So, I think his name's Rob. Pretty sure his name's Rob. I could be wrong, though.
As you can see, a lot
His name's probably like Jordan.
of red. A lot of red. We did have that really low day, which actually was what I eat in a day. I'm not sure why, but I was like so fucking full. Maybe it was all the Whole Foods I was eating. Seriously though, I was like really shocked I was full. But,
Yeah, that's how that works.
you know, a lot of days over, but nothing crazy. And we were exercising. So I honestly think we're going to be down in weight. I really do. I want to say at least 2 pounds, but...
And I don't think he's doing a lot of crazy exercising either. I think he's just kind of doing the walks. I don't think he's doing a lot of exercising. He's not like Sal where he's out there trying to like train for a triathlon or anything like that. But I mean, I talk about this in my other videos. I don't think he's got that same support group around him either. That's one of the things that makes Sal so successful is the fact that he's got like that insane support group around him, you know? So that, I mean, yeah, Sal's got a lot of drive, don't get me wrong, but he's also got like a ton of people around him, immediately around him, who are just not going to let him fail. So there's that. But yeah, it's easy to do. Itzawasa says it's easy to do it on day 1 or on the days you are doing great. It's doing it on the days and day 137 that gets you your results. But he did run a 5K? Strive for change or Sal? Which one is he training for right now? I can't remember. Sal's got some really lofty goals. And I think the reason, and he said that he knows that they're pretty lofty goals, but he did it on purpose. Like he's explained this whole, Sal has explained his whole thing about, you know, next year he wants to do like, what, it's either next year or the year after he wants to do like an Ironman or something like that. Oh, Molly. No. To my knowledge, neither of these gentlemen have run a 5K yet. They've walked 5Ks. You have to be really disciplined to be able to grow in an environment by yourself rather than being among a bunch of people. Some do really well by themselves and other people just can't do it. Yeah, Secret Squirrel. And that's the other thing. Like, I don't think I've ever really seen Strive for Change have anybody else around him. And I don't remember him ever talking about anybody else. So it could just be he keeps everyone else off camera, which is understandable. Some people just don't want to share the people in their lives on camera. Go figure. Sal definitely has his, like, I think his cousin and his uncle who are just all about being up in his face and stuff, which is, it's actually really touching, but there's that. Strive for Change. I mean, he may have people in the background that I'm just not aware of, or it could just be his own thing. So the fact that he's been doing this for a while. So, you know, he's actually killing it pretty well. He's going slow. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's not like dropping 4 pounds a week or anything like that, but he is losing weight. He's not like Amber where he's steadily gaining week after week. He is losing weight. So I will not give him, I will not criticize him for that. But there have been weeks where he hasn't lost as much weight. He got sick there for a little while. And I can't remember if he definitely stagnated there for a minute. And I think he regained a little bit, but he still didn't regain that much. And I think he's lost all that he regained already. So, yeah, Sal is willing to accept the help and discipline from his group. Yeah, exactly. That land designer, that's a big thing too. So, yeah, exactly. Good. I mean, for real. Good job getting out there for reals. Oh, that's kind of cool, Bright Light. You're training for a canine obstacle run for 5K? That's amazing. I didn't even know they did that. So, yeah, and I think this is the difference, you know, like, even with Strive here, like, you know, even if he really is existing in a vacuum by himself, he's having these health problems, he doesn't feel great, he's still going out for his walks, he's still doing his meal preps, he's still doing his grocery hauls, he's still... Yeah, he bought himself a couple little junky foods. A couple? He bought himself a bag of chips, a breakfast pizza, and what was the other thing? Some tacos. And it was a taco kit. You know, it's like, that's not that bad. You know? Horseman Rider says, I give the advice to my students, ditch the motivation mindset. Motivation is an emotion. It'll leave you when you're doing well and when you're struggling. Discipline is a choice. Yeah, exactly. And he's clearly got the discipline for it. He seems to be doing this in a sustainable way. He is. And if you go back and see, you know, his earlier videos, you know, he's clearly lost weight, you know? So I'm not going to dig at him for it. I'm sure there are people. I'm sure if I scroll down to his comments, there's probably people in there being dicks because they can be. Even Sal says he gets nasty comments from people because the internet's just a shitty place. But I'm not going to be one of those people. So it's awesome. It's just good job getting out there, but for real. But I would like to see where he's at weight wise.
Keep in mind, if we lose 2 pounds.
Let's see, his weight at the beginning of June, he was weighing in at 304. So I'd like to see where he's at.
That means we're going to hit the 100 pounds down milestone from my highest weight. It's about fucking damn time.
There we go.
I really hope we hit it, though. I'm not sure. If I have to go off of, like, how my body feels, it does feel lighter. I want to say at least 2 pounds. We got this. We got this. Let's go ahead and weigh in. Yo.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Better give me a good fucking number. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know why. Okay.
Braver than I am. I wouldn't show you guys the direct reflection of my my scale at any point.
Just step on.
Let's go in.
You cut my toenails. 232.4.
All right, there you go. He's got his listing here. So, May, June. All right, so in May, he was 333 on the 12th. And so on the 9th, he was 332. What's that? Oh, he spiked up. Yeah, he spiked up to 339. And he came back down. I wonder what happened around there. I think that's when he got sick, actually. So.
Let's go. 100 pounds. Okay, let me step on again.
There you go. So he's lost 100.2 pounds. So he is down 100 pounds from his highest weight. So there you go. Good job. Good job. I wish I could. I mean, I am excited for you. I'm just like one of those people. But. So. Yeah, see, land designer. It's difficult to do it on your own. Props to him. No one in my circle is working at it like me, but your husband is supportive. And your employer is a gym bro. Okay, Hannah, just get on the scale. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, well, it's intimidating, especially if you don't feel good. Oh, look, his name's right here. Rob. Rob Strives. I can read. So, yes, his name is Rob. I am an idiot. I am a freaking idiot. Sal's support system makes a lot of jokes. They do make a lot of jokes with him, and that actually helps, I think. But, yeah, exactly. He did it. See, I'm glad I watched this. It's a good thing. Good for him. So, all right. Where are we at? It's 5:30. What are we doing? All right, we checked in with J-Bay. I checked in with Rob. If you guys want to go watch the rest of this, or just go give him a thumbs up. Yes, exactly. Maybe don't tell him good job getting out there, because he is aware of Girl World. He's aware that Girl World exists. So he will get the joke. You and your friend challenge each other for steps on Fitbit. But this is what she said. Okay, well, I don't think that's fair, Ghost Eater. But yeah. We can watch cat videos. We can always watch cat videos. Why we can talk shit about Foodie being in fucking Syria like a dumbass. Why is Syria? Just I don't understand. We did talk about Alex already, or did we? Yeah, Alex makes me believe in filters, so yay. What is Glitter and Lasers doing? We covered that earlier. She is in where is she? We did this. She's in North Carolina at Skyterra, which is a wellness center. So can we watch Alex cook something? You know what? I was watching her. Where is she? I have some things I need to unsubscribe from here. Like, I don't even know who some of you people are. Oh, what was the... I didn't watch it, but what was the update from Beck? Because I know some of you did watch it. I saw it. It's out of my feed now. Did Amber update? No. Alex. There we go. Let's get mad at her for not measuring. I wanted to see this one.
This is by far my favorite WW recipe I've made so far, and that is huge. Let's harvest some kale.
Do we have to? What are we doing? What are we doing? I need her to quit buying keto bread.
For my bananas to get ripe enough to make this again. Is that so funny? A little bit later, we came home, had lunch. Anderson just went down.
Looks like Beck is in the clear for cancer. Yay! Can we discuss the merits of using scissors to scratch our palms? No. No, we cannot. Because we are not stupid people. Foodie's creep wants her to have... Yeah, well, Kenya, I mean... He doesn't want her there in the first place, from what I understand. Alex is such a bad cook. I was kind of hoping with all of the Weight Watchers stuff, maybe she'd get better at it. The other thing I wanted to look at was her Instagram. What is it's a healthier Alex. Is I gonna get it? Nope, that's not it. Does she have it linked? No, but I think I can get there from here. I don't need to sign up for shit. Just let me go. I was logged in. I have an account. Let me log in. I have to remember my login. Well, this would be a good reason not to change my channel name, because then I would have to remember. Nope, that's not right. There we go. I think that's my password. I don't know. Save info. Hey. There we go. That was the other thing I wanted to look at. That looks like bread. All right, I guess we're gonna make that. Let's go make that. 284. Oh, what a cute top. I like cherries though. All right, let's do this.
On for his afternoon nap. Afternoon nap. So I have been waiting for
He sleeps a lot.
my bananas to get ripe enough to make this again, to do it for the vlog, because I shared it on my Healthier Alex Instagram. This is by far my favorite WW recipe I've made so far, and that is huge. This banana bread is so low point. If you choose
Sometimes
not
you
to
gotta
add low
stab your
sugar
hand
chocolate
with
chips,
scissors.
the entire loaf is 6 points.
Well, by all means, you should eat the entire loaf then. Ooh, horse and rider, you just made my entire body cringe. Okay, but you get the compulsion, but do you actually do it? That's the difference. Alex will only pay attention to what she wants. Julia Child would shove her in an oven. For whatever reason, I saw Julia Child would shove her hand in an oven, and I'm like, Julia Child? I don't think so. But yes, Julia Child probably would shove her in an oven. You need to get into the oven, dear. And stay in there till you're done cooking.
It is high in fiber. It is like low cal, low point, just like 10 out of 10.
I just got done reacting to her. I had never seen the bagels. I had never seen her make and then the end product bagel. Those are not bagels. They're biscuits. They're just biscuits. Those are not bagels. I don't know why they're being called bagels. They're just biscuits that she pokes a little hole in the center of with her finger. A boar bristle brush. Well, I still don't recommend, but like if your options are scissors or a boar bristle brush. Of course, with a boar bristle, aren't you supposed to use that to like do the dry brushing anyway? So truss her up like a like a turkey. Right, exactly, Ghost Eater. With Alex, everything has to be a dupe. Her bagels are biscuits. I'm sorry. Chicken. I knew someone who's good Dracula. It was the Benadryl. I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. It's Awasa. Like using a sharp object to scratch it is a choice when she's got the cellulitis. Yeah.
Delicious. I am going to be adding sugar-free chocolate chips to mine.
Greek yogurt
so you can
patty.
calculate points to your own version, but if you choose to make it without it, like I said, you can have a big piece, a sixth of it for 1 point. You know, it's absolutely delicious. It's moist. You can't tell that it's a WW banana bread, and that to me is huge. I like.
It can't be as bad as whatever the fuck it was she made the other day, where it was like crunchy. It's not supposed to be crunchy. Gave me a Benny to put me to sleep as a kid. Yeah.
To test recipes.
Hey, Cloak on Cloak.
Sometimes I do it in the vlog for the first time, but oftentimes I do it before I vlog it, because if it's gross, I don't even want to waste your time. Like,
oh no, I want you to do it in the vlog. Stop doing that. I need you to do it on camera. I need you to share it with me. I need you to do it live. I require this in life now.
The other night, I tried to make another protein cookie. I've tried to make several protein cookies, and like I'm like, they always come out the texture of cake, not a cookie. And I didn't even vlog it, didn't show it. I'm like, this is just disgusting. So I'm dying.
The fuck is wrong with you? It's a cake. Eat it.
I'm gonna make this banana bread because I want to.
What? What's the difference? Y'all do understand that cookies came from cakes. Like the bakers needed to test the heat in the oven, and so they would take a tiny bit of cake and test the oven heat, and that would come out looking like little cookies, right? That's what a... Anyway.
Piece. It's fire. Also, my weigh-in day is technically tomorrow, but I weighed myself this morning and we're officially down 25 pounds. We're down 25 pounds.
Are we?
286. I started my Healthier Alex page back up in WW when I was at 311, so it feels
That's a
really
good
good. I feel
band.
like 25 feels like a fun milestone. I feel like every 5 pounds feels like a milestone. But you know what? Celebrate your hard work. There's nothing wrong with that. And as I've mentioned, I don't feel deprived. I have been
Chicken, you're only proving there's like, it's a small miracle our generation made it to this age.
finding really great ways to still enjoy food, because I'm accepting I'm a foodie. I am. I like food, and that's okay. There are ways to enjoy.
No, okay, look. Being a foodie and eating copious amounts of food are two different things. Being a foodie means you enjoy the concepts and you appreciate what goes into food. Like you like the act of cooking, you appreciate the culture of food, you like the experiments of food and the experience of food. I can kind of get behind making dupes of food, kind of is a foodie thing, because you are experimenting with the concept of food and how to make it differently, you know, because like if I'm gonna say gastronomy is foodieism, then this is also that, right? I can see that argument, but like you just want to eat a very sweet things constantly. Like you are not trying to shift your relationship with food to make it better. You just want to eat the same things that you were eating that got you to 311 pounds and say it's 0 points. It's 0 points, you guys. It's 0 points. Like she literally says that when she's cooking food. It's like she's chanting it. It's like she's a kitchen witch and she's like 0 points, 0 points, 0 points while she's cooking, because somehow that magically makes the food devoid of calories. But Gordon Ramsay's is a foodie. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I could see like somebody who, yeah, the dupe is her excuse to focus on the food. Enjoying cooking and eating doesn't have to mean big portions. Exactly, Emma. But, and I can see, again, like making dupes or trying to make a low calorie dupe or just trying to figure out how to make, like if you're gluten intolerant and you're trying to figure out ways to make gluten-free versions of different foods. Like I can see that being a foodie argument, because like you're still trying to find ways to make a palatable version of food, right? So that I can see, but that's not what she's doing. You know, she's not experimenting, trying to figure out a way to make a palatable version of a food. She's mimicking other people's attempts for one, and for two, the reason she's doing it is so that she can continue to eat garbage. You wonder how many times this lady licks the bowl and the spoon. She sucks on her fingers. Well, that's one thing she does. Emma. That was Emma's comment. Yeah, cloak uncloak. No hate to making dupes, but if that's all you do, I feel you're missing the point of trying to change your diet. Exactly. That's kind of where I'm trying to go with that.
Food and, you know, find healthier versions, etc. So with that being said, let's go ahead and make this band.
It's not necessarily healthier either. That's kind of the other point of that. Just because it's lower calorie doesn't mean it's healthier. You know, just because you're substituting a bunch of other things for higher calorie things doesn't mean it's healthier for you.
Banana bread, 10 out of 10 recommend.
Someone's at the front door.
I fucking love those doorbells. Someone's at the front door. No. Is that what's happening? I could not figure that out.
Okay, let me check the monitor. Please tell me I didn't wake him up. Okay, no, we're good. Is there anything worse than when you get a package and your dog barks when the baby's taking a nap? So I'm gonna make it with you guys, but I do have the recipe, like the full instructions.
Yes, when you're recording a video and the guy decides that it's the perfect time to use the leaf blower immediately outside your window. That's what's worse.
On my Instagram, so I'll link that too. Okay, so what you're gonna need: 3 ripe bananas, 2 tablespoons of, I can't believe it's not butter, light, 1/4 cup.
You know how many oils go into making that? How many oils go into making that butter? My dog is my doorbell. Yeah. I love when I'm delivering and people tell me don't knock, the dog will bark. And I'm like, the dog's gonna bark. If I get near your door, the dog is going to bark.
Of unsweetened applesauce, 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of a sugar-free sugar substitute. I don't always like the way
I like this stuff, actually. Monk fruit with erythritol. That is like my go-to. That is like the one non-sugar sweetener that I can tolerate. And I love this shit, actually. So I wish they would use this more in stuff because it doesn't have that. Sugar has a weird after flavor to me I'm not gonna lie. This stuff doesn't. Yeah, just eat real butter, Freya. Like Freya says. Just don't go crazy on the butter. It's fine. It's good for you. I promise you're not gonna die. But Itzawasa says, I think she just wants to build the brand of being the weight loss dupe girl. Yeah, she wants to be the girl who lost weight eating junk food, effectively. Dupe junk food. Yeah, and then there's that land design. That's kind of where I was going with that. She's not helping herself out with all these like inflammatory foods. Because like, I forget why we stopped eating those kind of like fake butters, but mostly it's because A, palm oil, and B, there's so many other just things mixed in there to make it seem like butter. It's like, just fucking eat butter.
the way this one bakes, I like it in this. I don't know. It works somehow. 1.5 cups of Fiber Gourmet flour blend. You can do like a keto flour, or you can use regular flour, but it will be higher points. I get this on.
Why? Why is this flour lower points? The Weight Watchers point thing is strange way to look at eating. Why not? I didn't snack between meals today, and I had a variety of fruit and veg. Chicken. I'm not reading that out loud, but yeah, exactly, Allie. You can make healthy things from real food that tastes good too. It doesn't have to be 50% oil.
Online and works really well. You can get like a keto flour that's similar points to at the grocery store. 1 teaspoon of baking soda and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder.
Are you going to measure them for reals this time? Or are you just going to eyeball that? Because if you're using both of them this time, it's going to be really exciting.
Teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then extra points if you want to add the sugar-free chocolate chips or like some walnuts. You can add cinnamon if you like. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in.
My partner is actually allergic to cinnamon, and I can't use it, which is so sad to me because I fucking love cinnamon. So we use allspice a lot, which isn't, it's fine. It's a good alternative. I just really miss cinnamon. Margarine was also originally invented to feed commercially raised turkeys to fatten them prior to slaughter. Oh, good to know. They wouldn't eat it. So they added butter flavor and marketed to humans. That tracks. She does not measure the vanilla. Okay. I'm guilty of that too. But I've also heard that when you use like fake vanilla extract, you have to double the fake vanilla to get the same intensity as like real vanilla extract. So that's kind of my justification for that. But that is a sin I commit. So, but when it comes to baking soda and baking powder, I don't F around with those two. That's a literal chemical reaction. So, yeah, and the seed oils and the fake butters, they're not good for you. Yeah, the Ansel Keys and the food companies, yeah, they're not. Real fat is not the villain that everyone wants it to be. Vanilla is just dessert MSG. MSG is delicious. A lot of people do that, Freya. Just use the cap of the vanilla bottle to measure. My grandmother used to do that, actually.
Okay, up first, we are going to mash 3 ripe bananas. You can let them get even riper than this, but this is the longest I could wait because Yar and I devoured this bread in a couple days. And I like to work smarter, not harder, so I'm going to use a potato masher. Okay.
Why do you not have a kitchen stand mixer? I do not understand. No, MSG isn't bad for you. There's never enough vanilla. I mean, then there's some people like that, Stella Ray. There are some people who are like, it's never enough. I'm kind of like that with cinnamon, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of the light butter. From my experience, this is the lowest point to light
You'll measure the butter, but you won't measure your baking soda?
butter I have found. I think it's like a point for a tablespoon. I always eyeball the vanilla, about a teaspoon. And we're doing a half a cup
That was not a teaspoon, but go on.
of the sweetener. And then 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce.
Applesauce is a great substitute for stuff, by the way. I love using applesauce, but you don't... The reason why I like using applesauce, especially with bananas, is you don't need as much... You typically don't need sugar at all. That's typically sweet enough. So this is going to be a really, really sweet bread, considering she's got the bananas, the applesauce, and sweetener on top of it. This is going to taste like a fucking candy bar.
0 points. And then our eggs. Oh, nothing's worse than a bad egg crack. Oh my god, it's getting dark in here. Egg number 2.
Oh, hey, light. Can't crack an egg. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Make it burn. Most people just kind of eyeball the vanilla, but vanilla and garlic in recipes. Yeah, exactly. They're just a suggestion, Jennifer. Or they just devour it too. The nice thing about the bananas and the applesauce and then using the erythritol is like there's basically the monk fruit stuff. That doesn't have any calories in it. I'm sure it hits your system somehow, but it's not the same. But the banana and the applesauce, they do hit your digestive tract. I mean, they are going to cause you to gain weight, but like, I mean, they're also incredibly sweet. So I don't understand why you're adding like a fucking cup's worth of sugar to that. Use applesauce to make dog biscuits. Yeah, exactly. Fat literally plays a big role in hormonal regulation. Yeah, DA, you might as well just eat butter and call it a day. Yeah, baking soda and baking powder, it's very important to measure those, especially when you're using them together like she's going to do in this recipe. You can use pumpkin and, yeah, you can use like canned pumpkin in place of oil. Just eat the banana.
Oh my goodness, I'm struggling. I'm gonna give this a good mix. The last time I made it, it stayed a little bit chunky like this, and
I mean, that's why I would use a mixer or an electric whisk because your bananas aren't incorporated enough, which means your dough... When you're using bananas, you want them to be smooth. I would recommend either using a kitchen mixer because you can turn the whisk setting up and it will basically mush your banana into a smooth consistency, or use a hand mixer, something that has a motor, so that it will basically blend your banana, or use a blender. And you want to blend the banana into a liquid effectively is what you want, because the chunks of the banana won't cook out. Unless that's what you want. I don't know. Maybe that is what the recipe calls for, is banana chunks. I don't like that. Because I just made some chocolate donuts using bananas, and I didn't want the chunks in there. So I used an electric whisk and blended it down till it was a liquid. And they're delicious, but they're dense as fuck. So you eat like one, which is fine. That's all I wanted. But that's too chunky for me. I wouldn't use that. I would blend that down. But yeah, exactly. I love my stand mixer. Food processor if you're bougie. She has a stand mixer? It's not that hard. It goes in the dishwasher. Or blend the banana. Yeah, you can blend it ahead of time and freeze it. You can trim your bush in the front yard. You want to come trim mine when you're done? You can't do a worse job than the landscapers. baking and candy making are... Yeah, candy making. Holy crap. I tried that once. I tried that a couple times. I was stubborn for a while. I have a candy thermometer and everything. I was like, I am going to master this. And then I gave up. I did not have the patience for it. Yeah, I mean, you can mash the hell out of it with a fork. Like, she used a potato masher, which is great to get started, but to get that blendedness, you really do have to use a fork. Because you want it to be as fine as possible.
And it was fine. Now we're gonna add our dry ingredients together before we add the two together. I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of the flour mixture.
Oops, sorry.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Oh my
Half a teaspoon
God.
of baking powder.
You measured. I'm going to have to re-react to this later, but I'm very proud of you. Good job.
Half a teaspoon of salt. We give this a quick little mix.
I don't measure my salt. I will. Half the time I don't put salt in it, though. So.
And now I'm gonna gradually add these two together.
Holy shit. Did someone come over and actually teach you how to bake? Girlfriend, look at you. You're incorporating your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients? Good job.
And there's what that's looking like.
Look at you.
Adding in half a cup of Lily's low sugar chocolate chips. Just kind of folding those in. You don't
That's not folding, but good job. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, so it's fine.
want to overmix the batter. Now, instead of
Why? What do you think's going to happen there? I know what she thinks is going to happen, but there's okay, anyway. Your chocolate molding. Okay, I'll do chocolate. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the patience to temper the chocolate, so my chocolate always ends up blooming. But I tried to make hard candy. Whew, that's a thing. That's a whole ass process. And that really is a science. Like, you cannot fuck up with that one. I love to bake, but rarely eat the end results. My flabbers are gassed. I know! She needs to scrape that bowl down, though. It's bugging me.
bring this for
And that's just me being petty. That really doesn't have anything to do with it, but there's so much stuff on the sides.
a make sure no issue happens situation, I'm gonna do parchment paper, just crinkle it up, shove it in there, and then
I actually hate this so much. I hate when people do that. It's like, I hate it so much. Boop. I would rather you just cut the paper and put it in there, or get a silicone pan. I use silicone.
carefully pour it in. This just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, I know, right? That was stabbing the chocolate chips. I mean, they're not even incorporated. Here's the thing. I think I don't even know if she understands why she doesn't want to overmix it, because you don't want to like create too much gluten, because then the bread won't rise. But I don't think she has to worry about it, because that's not the right kind of batter to worry about that with. But to fold it in is to incorporate it without mixing it. Like, it's a very gentle stirring process, but she just like stabbed them into there so that the chocolate chips aren't really going to be like mixed into the batter. So they're going to be clumped up throughout the batter. It's not that big of a deal. It's just they're not going to be evenly distributed throughout the bread. It's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of like, if you care, but if she doesn't care, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm just saying that wasn't folding. I just see things that I want to know how to do. And then once I perfect it, I don't really do it anymore. Exactly. I just want to know how to do it right the first time. And then after that, I figure it out on my own. You have a spatula. Why didn't you? Okay, so the spatula is what you would have used to fold the chocolate chips in.
Take out after. It's a little bit difficult.
What?
Getting it in there evenly, but
That's why you shouldn't use the crinkle and that's why this is a stupid method. I don't know why the people on the TikTok started doing this other than laziness. But Paul Hollywood would say something about the chip distribution. I mean, if you care, and some people do, I don't care that much. I honestly would mix like half of the chips in there and then sprinkle the rest of them on the top just so that I could be like that anal about it. but I also don't make this kind of bread very often.
Once you're done, you're done.
That is the worst. Like, why? I hate this method. Hate it.
Okay, spread that out.
That's just me being, don't worry about it. If that's how you do it that way. If you use your parchment paper like this, don't listen to me. You do it that way, it's fine. I'm just being, I hate this. That's just me. You prefer a tin over the silicone, but you get the impression the silicone doesn't distribute the heat properly. I've used silicone for almost 10 years now to make bread, like legitimate loaves of bread, and I've not had any issues with silicone. So I've not had any issues with it. And actually my loaves come out really nice. I haven't made bread in a hot minute though. So I haven't had any issues with the silicone and the heat distribution. And I grease mine, but I don't have to flour them. When I use the tins, I had to grease and flour the tins because I don't use liners like this. It drives me fucking, I hate it. So, but that's literally how I was taught. So if you guys like using the bread liners, I know there's like a variety of ways to do this. I know people who will take the paper and actually cut it in the sides so it like will stick perfectly. But I prefer silicone for everything baking wise now, but I still grease it. You don't have to, but I find it releases so much better if you do. So, yeah, Diary says you cut and fold the paper. Yeah. Yes, chips on the top. I mean, you can still put chips on the top. She's in a rush. Emma says she's in a rush. I vibe with her. There's no time to think about the chips in the paper. It's fine. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, Jennifer, that was my biggest. I have new silicone ones now that have a reinforced shape to them. No, my first set of silicone bread pans, they were very wobbly, and I actually had to put them inside the bread tins, which annoyed the shit out of me. But I have new ones now, and they have a reinforced lip, so they'll hold their shape. And I can put them directly on the rack if I want to. I still put them on a tin or a cookie sheet. I still do that. I need to try them putting them on the rack, but I haven't made bread. I'm going to, though. Anyway, so I really like those. My muffin tins, I still call them that. My muffin molds don't have that reinforced shape, the reinforced lip on them, and I really wish they did, because those I do still have to put on the muffin, no, on the cookie sheet to put them into the oven, because they're not sturdy enough to go in and come out on their own. So I'm still got my eyes open for a set of reinforced muffin molds, but I buy mine at Aldi when they go on sale there, when they sell them there. So I'm sure if I went to like online, I could find them or something like that, but I shop at Aldi when they go on sale there. So, but they do exist. You use silicone for your sourdough? You used to make beef bread? Now I'm interested. Yeah, I recommend the reinforced ones if you're interested in using silicone. If you're not interested in using silicone, then don't worry about it. But I have silicone cupcake liners too, and I really like those. I really, really like those. And I used those for a very long time until I got the muffin molds. Anyway.
As evenly as you can.
Honest to God, this isn't that bad of a recipe. And she measured everything, so I'm not mad at it.
It's such an easy recipe. That's like the hardest part.
This is called a quick bread, if anybody cares. This is called a quick bread. It's called that for a reason. They're typically sweet breads. They're not like a sandwich bread. I think with the sugar added with the applesauce and the bananas, I think that's a bit much as far as the sweet. I wouldn't probably put that in, or I would at least try it without sugar, with the added sugar. That's just me personally. But, I mean, she likes sweet things. So, for her, that's probably perfect. So.
And
that sounds like meatloaf. Horse and Rider. Are you on the Discord? You need to drop me that recipe. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Idiot Witch. They're basically cake bread. They're more bready than cake, but they're basically cake bread. Like zucchini bread, pumpkin bread, this is banana bread. And they do typically have, like, even as they're basically made with the things that they're named after. Banana bread has a base of banana in it. Zucchini bread has a base of zucchini in it. What was the other one I mentioned? Pumpkin bread has a base of pumpkin in it. And then they have minimal amounts of flour. They don't typically have yeast. They usually have soda, either the soda flour or this flour or, powder or baking soda to help them rise. So... With them panics making the 4th of July treat. Oh, all right, well.
there she is. We're gonna bake this
I would tap it a few times to get the air out of it, but I'm anal, so...
on 350 for 45 to 55 minutes until a toothpick
They do also take a really long time to cook because they're typically very wet.
comes out clear. I'm so excited. Okay, while the banana bread is in the oven, it smells so good already, but I am gonna look up how to harvest my kale. It is definitely time to
You take a pair of scissors and you go out and you go snip, 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 snip. I'm sorry.
harvest the kale. You guys were telling me I was waiting for it to get longer, but you guys were telling me that if
Ultra lean meat, the recipe, sure. Big man's world. Can you drop me a link in the chat? Or point me in the right direction and I will go look it up? Because it sounds like meatloaf-ish. Whoops. Well, there you go. You said it was Big Man's World? Big Man's... Oh, there we go. You said it's called meat bread? Meat bread. Meatloaf. Bread, no yeast. Keto buns. Is that what I'm looking for? Keto meatloaf? Extra juicy and tender. Keto hot dog buns. This is this keto bread. I wouldn't mind a nice keto bread recipe, TBH. That I could actually make sliced bread with. That's why I kind of didn't... It's kind of why I stopped fucking around with keto, is because I couldn't make a good bread recipe out of it. For the few times that I want bread. Keto buns. Ah, keto your buns. That's just bread, though. I hate Chrome. There's so many fucking ads in Chrome. Anyway. Alright, we'll go back to this. But I'm on Big Man's World, so I can find it. Where did we go? Where were we? There we are. Go.
if I cut it off, more will grow. And it's been about the same length now and size for maybe like a week or two. It's been a minute. So
I love zucchini bread.
When I picked up groceries earlier, I got the stuff to make at-home harvest bowls tonight. So we're gonna use our homegrown kale to make harvest bowls. Okay, so I'm gonna go on YouTube now, how to harvest kale. How to harvest kale. I hope, see, theirs looks so different than mine. When and how to harvest kale, how to harvest kale. Oh, this one's 30 seconds. Shout out to Bonnie Plants.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and today I'm...
Bonnie Plants, your name's Ashley.
It's very simple. Use some garden shears or kitchen shears. Start at the base of the plant and work your way up. Cutting the most mature leaves first. And ensuring that you always leave at least 4 immature leaves at the top of the plant to keep growing. It's as simple as that.
I love how intense
I would
she
like
is.
superly love to know why everyone else's kale looks different than my kale. I'm gonna watch a few more.
Because you have a different type of kale than everybody else. I'm not gonna watch her harvest kale. I'm sorry. It's kale. I don't. Because you have curly kale and probably everyone else has flat leaf kale. Requires you to pay attention. That's why. Why do I know all of this? Anyway.
I don't know why it's so cool to grow your own food. Okay, I have the stuff to make the s'mores bark for tomorrow as well, but our banana bread is done.
Oh, God.
And
you're right, Mammy Belle.
on here.
Her face while she watches the video. Oh, it looks nice.
That's so easy.
That doesn't look bad. That looks good.
To take
It's
off
really kind of hard to fuck up a sweetbread, though, to be honest with you.
when you just use the parchment paper. It's still cooling a little bit, but it's cooled for.
I mean, I'd like some better lighting, but oh my God, okay,
hello.
that's fine, I guess.
Gorgeous. Like, you have to have a piece of fresh.
What is wrong with you? Do you not own a bread knife? It's like, is it? Like, she does so well, and then she does this shit, and then I'm like, were you raised by wolves? A bread knife. Just a bread knife. Oh, there's her kitchen mixer. Oh, that's a good one too. The fuck is wrong with you? Use your kitchen mixer. Ay, all right.
Baked good when it comes out. Look at how stunning it is. Moist. It is just, it's so good. It's like just.
It looks good. It looks fine. But you see how there's like no fucking chocolate chips in it? Down here, they're probably all in the middle of the loaf. They're probably all like clumped together in the middle of the loaf because she didn't fold them in. She just kind of like stabbed them in there. Yeah, this thing with the sweetbreads. Usually they don't last very long because they're good. People like to eat them. So
Just classic banana bread. You really wouldn't know it's like a diet, quote unquote, version.
what is making this a diet bread? I don't understand. Is it because you used fake sugar and fake butter? Is that what's making it diet? Is because what else did she put in it? I guess she used like the high fiber flour, the fake butter, the fake sugar, and applesauce. Is that what's making it low calorie, I guess? Mongo is appalled by the lack of chips. Yeah, I mean, there's like, you could have had a better chip distribution if you had actually folded that in there, but I can't keep a starter alive. It always dies horribly. So, yeah, it's a bad chip to bread. But the bread itself is going to be pretty tasty. So, it does kind of look like a brick. But she was smushing it, so it is soft. I'm hungry now too. Don't think I'm going to make a banana bread after this, so I'm going to put blueberries in it though. Mine's going to be a blueberry bread. She did use flour, yeah. She used some kind of like high fiber flour. How do you make a high fiber? I mean, it's flour. I don't need my bread to also be a pet. I don't understand either, Jennifer. I really don't. I don't understand the point system, and I never have. It's why I didn't do well when I did Weight Watchers. Yeah, I forgot about the chocolate chips, but she added the chocolate chips. Like, the recipe doesn't call for the chocolate chips. Dessert isn't supposed to be healthy. Well, I mean, I made... Okay, so theoretically, the donuts that I made are high protein, but that's because they have... Are they high protein? Why are my donuts special? I don't remember. They're chocolate, and that's all I care about. They're chocolate and cake. That's what I wanted last night, and I had the ingredients to make them. So. Oh, you've never named your starter like a lot of people do. If I was confident that I could keep the starter alive, I would name it. But I feel like that's just cruel. Yeah, exactly, Allie. Weight Watchers sounds a lot like you're playing D&D. It kind of felt that way. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly, K-Buns. I wouldn't name it because I'd probably kill it and then I'd feel terrible. That's why I didn't name my fish. Holy crap, it's Iwatsa. That's amazing. Their starter was 27 years old. That's amazing. All right, anyway.
This, let me know in the comments. Okay, Anderson's still asleep, but I think he's gonna get up kind of soon. We're getting close to that time, so I think the party's not until tomorrow.
Couldn't you just go wake him up? I mean, he's a baby. Just go poke him until he wakes up. Our kids are like cats, right? I can just go wake it up when I want it to be awake, right? You people in your sourdough over here, you're making me feel inferior.
Tomorrow afternoon. So I might go ahead and make these fresh tomorrow. All you need is graham crackers, chocolate chips, mini marshmallows, and then red, white, and blue M&Ms. And oh, you need butter to mix, melted butter to mix with these to like melt it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make them tomorrow.
How many points are these, Alex? I don't know. Wargrooks, skinny legend with 4 points, banana bread, and 6 points, some cottage cheese. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, it seems super easy. I hope. Oh wait, I never checked what that package was that almost woke up Anderson. Let's go see.
I don't care. I thought you were gonna. I don't care about this. Oh, your package was a bunch of junk food. Okay. That tracks. Okay. We're cooking again.
So I'm going to start working on dinner because he said he is hungry and ready to eat. All right, prepping everything now. I am cutting, I'm cooking 2 full chicken breasts cubed. We'll probably have some left over, but I just wanted to cook all of it. I just did salt and pepper.
That's a lot of water.
A little avocado oil spray.
That's what I hate about, the one thing I don't like about all these the frozen chicken breasts, and it does happen with their fresh chicken breasts too. They like inject it with so much, they inject it with so much water that it cooks like this, and I hate it. You have to like pour the water off. It drives me nuts, actually. I don't like it.
So that's cooking. Then over here we have our diced apple, and then we have roasted sweet potato.
Oh, that's right. She said she was gonna make the See, I've done this though. I've prepped a bunch of stuff. It's made using 4,000-year-old Egyptian yeast. I did, idiot witch. Isn't that cool? But I've done this before. Like, you prep a bunch of like various Harvest Bowl ingredients, and then you basically just, it's like meal prepping, and then you just put your bowls together as you go through the week. Yeah, idiot witch. No, that was really cool. It's a good thing they didn't give it to me because I would have killed it. 400-year-old yeast. Take that. What time couldn't do, I can.
Grain, brown and wild rice, and then some goat cheese. I do not have slivered almonds, so we're gonna skip that. This organic light balsamic from Whole Foods is 2 points for 3 tablespoons. And for the roasted sweet potato, I did a little cheat and got these from Target, and they are just roasted sweet potatoes. There's no added oil. So 0 points, 0 points, 2 points. I believe I'll probably use about 1 point of this, 0 points. And then I think this whole bag is like 6 points, but I'm only gonna use a little bit of it. I'm gonna measure it out and double check. Then I also
Why is wild rice 6 points? Watermelon.
got us a watermelon for dessert. Yum. And I'm gonna dry off our kale now. I've washed it several times. I picked off one bug and it freaked me out. One thing that's worth investing in.
Okay, Amber. Min-maxing my carbs and protein. I mean, yeah, it's Iwatsa. It was kind of like that. And once I realized I was trying to I was gaming my points, that's when I was like, this will never work. And I wasn't doing it because I was like, oh, I want to do Weight Watchers. It was because Amber had gone on Weight Watchers again, and I was like, I'm going to do Weight Watchers with her, and it lasted 2 weeks. Hers didn't even last 2 weeks. If you try to do a starter again, you should go with first witch, second witch, and third witch. Go on. Do awaken a curse. Well, it wasn't the gunk that was inside the coffin or the sarcophagus, so. That's still a lot of water for using water instead of oil. I think what happened I don't think that was her. I think what happened is the chicken breasts were probably injected with water to make them look bigger, because that's what Aldi does. So that was probably just the water from inside the chicken breasts. And what I would do is either absorb it all with like a towel, like a paper towel, or dump the water off. But yeah, right, land designer. Exactly, Emma. Extra bugs, extra protein. Num num num.
Actually, it's not that expensive, but I could buy if you want good salads at home are these choppers, or even with just a knife. It's just easier with these. Cut.
Is it?
Your lettuce.
No. What happened? Why? I didn't click on anything like that. Sorry, guys. Does she not own a pair of kitchen scissors? Because a pair of kitchen scissors will also do this. And you can also use the kitchen scissors for everything else as well. So.
Into tiny pieces.
She owns like all of this stuff for her kitchen and doesn't use any of it. I don't understand. Oh, bubble, bubble. There you go.
It tastes so much better. It's just, I don't know. It
I'm waiting for her to cut her fingers.
gets rid of the salad ick if you're getting into salads. So I just finished washing the kale.
That's awesome,
I'm
Freya.
getting ready to assemble. I wonder how it's going to taste. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, time to assemble. I am going to like make them pretty. Like we just went to Sweet Green. We can just mix it ourselves. Anderson's playing on the floor next to me on the little mat. Yes, you having fun down here? I'm going to give him some of this sweet potato too. I love warm chicken on a cold salad. Oh, I think I hear your daddy. Gorgeous. Look how stunning. All right, we're all sitting at the table eating dinner. Now here's the big moment. Yar's nervous too. He's like, it's like it's gonna be fine. Okay, just gave it a good mix.
I have nothing to say about the salad. I don't know. I don't care either. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. The salad is going to be 10 out of 10. That's what the salad's going to be. What are these? Is she making something for the baby?
Anderson some baby lead weaning pancake.
Okay, yeah. I love the fact that she will do whole foods for the baby, but will not do them for herself. But that's true, it's Iwatsa. Buying kitchen supplies and using kitchen supplies are two different hobbies. That is true. Oh my god, no, let's not. She's not allowed to have chickens. That would require her to take care of a living thing. The first snake she has to pull out of the hen house will send her screaming. Are those TikTok gadgets? That explains it. She would definitely grow cake instead of kale. That's true. But if she could grow cake, that would make it a whole food. So very few people actually like kale. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. I think we're gonna make the thingy.
Before I make them, let me tell you the girl's TikTok that I got them from. I'll put her user.
Oh, okay, Buns. No, go. Don't explode the brain. Go lay down. Go. Shoo.
Her name on the screen. It's at Kristen Nicole Miller _. And I downloaded the video, so I don't know if she had the measurements in the caption, but I melted 3 tablespoons of butter because that's how much you would use.
They're s'mores. You're making s'mores. I love s'mores.
For Rice Krispies with a 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. So, all right, this is actually, it's honestly super simple, and I just feel like it's such a cool concept because like it's like a s'mores bark, no fire needed, but you still get that same taste.
No. These are not bagels. These are biscuits. Which is fine if that's what you want. I don't care, but do not call these bagels. Bagels have a process. And this is not even the beginning of the process. You fought a possum for your hen? Yikes. Yikes. The possum is being watched by a rehabber. But you should see the other guy. Do you have to get a rabies shot for that? Just scones? Yeah, maybe closer to a scone. They do look like they're pretty damn dense. The fire is an important part of the s'mores. It needs to be, you gotta have that burn No, they're just baked.
All right, bagels are cooling down out of the oven.
Stop calling them bagels.
So I made him, of course, he likes everything bagel seasoning, and I did jalapeno and fat-free cheddar for mine.
Don't get me wrong. I love the idea of jalapeno and cheddar biscuits. Like, that sounds delicious. Yeah, they're not boiled. They're not, but you can't boil these. If you boiled these, they'd fall apart.
These are so good. So I ended up using regular flour for these.
Oh, I see what you're doing. So they're going to watch the possum for 10 days and then you don't have to get the shot. Gotcha. As a bagel lover and a friend, these are, yeah, exactly. Fucking nerd.
I'm saving my fiber. I'm saving my fiber gourmet powder for when I want to make banana bread. And I don't mind the lower calorie flour in the bagels and stuff.
These aren't even the starting phase of bagels. Bagel has this, okay, I used to make bagels and I stopped because they're a pain in the ass. But the bagel, like, I was wondering how she was making bagels from the bread that from the dough that she was using, because the bagel dough is a specific kind of dough so that it will hold up to being boiled. You can't just boil anything. But possums rarely have... Why is there an O in possum? Possums rarely have rabies, but it's being quarantined for 10 days. Smart. Well, hopefully this is not one of those weird times. They do look like drop biscuits, Jennifer. They kind of are, honestly, because when she was making them in the video I reacted to, she just kind of like grabbed a handful of it and just kind of like shaped it and put it down there and then like put a little hole in it with her finger. So you could boil anything. You could probably make a pretty good dumpling out of that. It's probably a pretty good quick dumpling recipe. I'm not saying they don't taste good. I'm just saying they're not bagels. Yeah, pretzels are kind of the same thing. Like it's like the same process though. You bake it and then you boil the damn thing, right? Then you sprinkle it with salt and dip it in cheese sauce.
But I do prefer the regular, I don't know. Now that I've had them a few times, I do like the regular flour, but love the fiber gourmet flour in the banana bread. And this is like a new staple in our house. So I'm out of parchment paper. So I'm gonna do wax paper, which is the same non-stick as parchment paper, but I Googled it. It just can't go in the oven, so that's fine, 'cause this is not going in the oven.
Oh, thank God. I thought she was gonna put it in the oven. I wasn't sure what we were doing. And she's like, yeah, we're out of that. I'm going to use wax paper. And I was just like, okay, this is going to end poorly, but okay, we're not putting it in the oven. We're good. Right? Jalapeno and cheddar dumplings. Yeah. I like making egg bagels. Are there eggs in this recipe? I can't remember. I don't know of Rocky. I've never made pretzels.
And so that's perfect because I do not want this to stick. So first up, we're gonna get our marshmallow mixture all set here. 1 bag of 10-ounce mini marshmallows. Honestly, I think this is such a great summer treat. This doesn't have to just be for like 4th of July with red, white, and blue. This would be just so yummy to bring to any summer party. That doesn't seem like enough butter, does it? And I feel like I'm gonna have to melt this on the stove. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how she melted hers. Yeah, I'm gonna need to melt this on the stove. This is gonna need a little more. Her video was quick, so it probably said it in the caption and I just didn't get to read it. Okay, let me, could I just microwave this? Is that stupid? Or should I do it on the stove?
If the bowl's microwave safe, you can just microwave it. It's just marshmallow. It's fine. You'll be fine.
I should do it on the stove. I don't want to mess this up. Let me put
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. I didn't know what was happening.
this on the stove. I'm just gonna put this on low heat and just keep stirring it.
It's not a bad idea. I just don't trust her. It's not like she's doing anything wrong. I just don't trust her. Yeah, nerd. Yeah, effing nerd. Yeah, I mean, I don't. She has access to information, and that's yeah. So yeah.
So it doesn't burn, but just melts. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
The marshmallows are melted now. Oh, this is fun. Look at the way the Whole Foods ones come. The graham crackers are in squares.
I bet they have a little line down the middle and you snap them in half.
Now we're gonna line these up.
Oops.
Do you like s'mores?
I'm wrong.
Okay, well today's your day.
Holy crap. Why? Sure.
All right, now we've got our melted marshmallow.
That's really melted.
I'm like really anxious to spread this out and not totally mess everything up. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit cautious on how I place it and then spread it after. It's a lot of pressure here, guys. High pressure situation. I ended up adding a little more butter. All right, everyone.
Ah. I was like, does she have nonstick pot? Like, why is this? What's wrong with this? It's not even melted all the way. It'll still set. It'll still set up, right? I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it because I was like, it's really liquidy. That's not what melted marshmallow usually looks like. It's not even melted all the way. There's still chunks of marshmallow in it. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much. Oh my god, this is great. Oh. This is gonna give people the runs. Oh, Fruity Pebbles. Rice Krispie treats. No, well, yeah, 0 point butter. It's just oil. It's just oil. I don't think that the problem with using the I can't believe it's not butter stuff is it doesn't set up again after you've melted it. That's my thing. That's why using real butter is kind of essential when you're doing baking, because the butter fats will actually re-solidify after baking. But I think the I can't believe it's not butter stuff, because it's just basically oils. It doesn't reset. So she's taking this to a party, DA. That she's not actually eating the, well, I mean, she probably eats some, but this is going to a party. Yes, go to sleep. Sleek and marshmallow. I know, it's Oasa. It does look good. I just, coming out of the pan, I was a little worried.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh god. This, oh my goodness. Oh, this is difficult. I thought she made it look really easy. I'm like, how in the hell did she make it look so smooth?
What are we doing? Why are we panicking?
Probably just because she's more careful than I am. I feel like you have to work kind of quickly with this too, because it's gonna harden up. Okay, all right. It's not dreadful.
Okay, so it is setting. All right, all right.
It's going pretty well.
It's still pretty liquidy.
I'm not too mad about it. It's not perfect, but it'll taste good. And it
I can't wait for her to put the chocolate on it. It's gonna be great. I mean, look, it's not bad. Okay, it's fine. It really is. Like, it's fine.
will look pretty with the little M&Ms on top anyway. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna go too much further because I really don't want to like mess it up. So
It's
now we need to
good.
melt the chocolate, pour that on top, spread it. and then
What
add
are we
it.
doing?
So
Oh,
I
wait.
just melted the chocolate
Did you just
in the microwave with a little bit of coconut oil, and
Why? Did it tell you to do that? Here's the problem. I can't tell when the recipe tells her to do something or when she just does it because she thinks she should. And I'm always confused because, like, sometimes you do need to do that and other times you don't, depending on what you want to achieve. So I don't know. But yeah, they whip water into the fake butters, so She's stressing you out. Yeah. Yeah, she's making it seem way more difficult than it is, Emma. I can't believe it's 0 points. We would never take a... I don't know. I don't usually take desserts to parties because I figure everybody's taking a dessert. I like goopy foods, but this is a lot. The thing is this is supposed to set. So this shouldn't be goopy. Yes, you can get a pretty bad burn from molten marshmallow because it's malted sugar. Marshmallows are just sugar.
Just stirred it halfway through. I did semi-sweet, so it's not like too sweet.
Oh.
All right, I feel like I'm gonna have to work quickly with this too. Okay, let's get it all on here. Quick spread.
That's doing fine. Doing all right. Go, Alex, go. Go, Alex, go. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. You got it. Good job.
Okay, honestly, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was worried that it was not gonna spread easily on top of the marshmallow, but
My concern is, this is my concern, that by putting the coconut oil in with the chocolate, unless the recipe called for it, that, again, the chocolate's not going to set. But, you know, I was concerned that the marshmallow wouldn't set, and it also set. So, I'm not too worried. So.
it did. And now we're gonna go right in with the M&Ms before this starts to harden. Is it crazy that I like want to be strategic now? Because I'm like, I don't like the way these are.
To be fair, I probably would have separated the colors out. I don't think I could have done this part because the randomness of it. I would have had to have separated the colors out and then done something silly with it. Something patterned. She does kind of make things a little harder than they need to be sometimes, yeah. This is very simple. Though the spreading of the marshmallow, if you're trying to keep those stupid crackers straight, probably is a little more difficult, I suppose.
I don't like the way they're spreading out. I think the mini ones would look cuter, personally, but they did not have those. Oh, these are so cute, though.
It's like candy napalm. Yeah, basically.
I feel like this would be great with other toppings, too. Like pretzels.
I mean, it's chocolate and marshmallow. It'd be good with everything, including more chocolate and marshmallow.
Reese's, a little Reese's action.
Okay, maybe not Reese's.
Okay, now we're gonna let it harden and then just break it up. I'm gonna probably cut it into pieces versus just, is this too many M&Ms? Okay, I'm gonna stop. But that is like so pretty. Okay, update. I just cut up the s'mores bark. So what I will say is, don't let the marshmallow go between the graham crackers. Like, be really careful about that because then it's hard to peel it off. But overall, it's still really festive.
It was wax paper. Did you not use the wax side?
Also, another recommendation, I would try to cut it off between M&Ms because a lot of them ended up cracking with the knife. So, like, try to, like, save spaces to cut it between the M&Ms for it to stay more aesthetic.
I mean, fair.
But I did try a little piece and it's absolutely delicious. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end this vlog here because we're just going to hang out the rest of the day before we go.
Okay, well, that's fine then. Like, make us a flag for 4th of July. Yeah, well, yeah, probably. The chocolate would probably harden before I got done doing whatever the hell I would want to do. You were asked to bring salsa. Okay, well, yeah, but if you make the salsa, that counts. And all that goes on the floor. I thought she did okay with it, you know? It all hardened up. It all stuck together. It wasn't that bad. She did good in this one, actually, honestly. I'd like to see her cook dinner sometime. Like, my literal only real critique is the folding in of the chocolate, not marshmallows, the chocolate chips here. That was really my only real critique, and you guys saw the end result of that when she cut into the bread. And, like, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 little chocolate chips here, and this is all bread, which is fine. It's a sweet bread. It doesn't matter. You know, she just added the chocolate chips because she thought it would taste good. You know, the recipe didn't call for the chocolate chips in the first place. She just wanted to put them in. So it doesn't, in the long run, it doesn't really matter. But that was really the only real critique I have is if you don't fold the chips in properly, they don't distribute, and so you get this, you know. Using the coconut oil before it makes the chocolate like a candy shell. It doesn't make it shiny. Is that the thing? Is that what it's doing? Do you think Alex knows there's a right and a wrong side to the wax paper? I don't know. And I mean, marshmallow's finicky. So even if she used the wax side, it's entirely possible it's still stuck anyway. So she could have used marshmallow. Let's not give her a torch, Jennifer. let's not do that. Just make strawberry poke cakes. I've seen a couple of those. Yeah, I don't understand why she didn't just use fluff. So she just warm up the fluff. I mean, you can put that in the microwave too. It's just that's what she made was fluff. I guess she made homemade fluff. And you're still gonna have the same problem spreading it out on the crackers, though. I think Alex does a good job with her makeup. I know a lot of people don't like it. And I thought her hair was cute. I'm leaving it here. I'm sorry. I think her hair is cute in braids. I know I'm telling you I think her hair and makeup is cute. There we go. I like the way she does her hair, and I like the way she does her makeup. I think she has a good look when she pulls herself together like that. I also am fully aware that she uses a shit ton of filters at this point, so God only knows what she actually looks like, but, you know, I think she looks nice. So, there we are. Homemade icing. I actually am going to have to make icing for my donuts because I ran out. That worked out. All right. More rustic process. I liked what she made. I would eat that. I would love that. I love s'mores. Not so much with the chocolate, with the M&Ms. I don't like. I like M&Ms. I don't typically like them on things because I don't like fighting with my food. But there we are. Filters are the new normal. Yeah. The only thing I don't like with the filters is the slimming thing. I don't get it. But again, as you say, the filters are the new normal, especially with the TikToks and all that stuff. So I don't really know. I don't really know how to navigate that in the new world. Because I guess we're to the point now where, you know, you've got an entire generation that does not understand not filtering, you know? And so, but it does come down to the thing, like, people take things on the internet as gospel. And so what are we doing with the filters? Like, people are taking the things that they see with the filtering now, and they're going to believe what they see with the filters. And it's like, it used to be you could at least trust your eyes. You know, you could at least trust what you saw in a video. You could at least trust what you saw in a photo. And now, you know, with filters now, and of course with the AI, like, you probably shouldn't even be trusting your eyes now. So what are we doing? You know, and there's no regulation for any of this stuff right now. So I don't know what that regulation would look like. I don't know, but here we are. Fluff. No, she didn't give points for the treat. I don't think she's counting points for the treat. I don't like the insecurities that may cause the younger generation, especially for the slimming ones. So, I mean, the insecurities argument, I understand it's a good faith argument. I really do. But the insecurities argument has been around since, like, the magazine era, and even before then. So the younger generation grows out of it eventually. So, how to horrify new friends. Let them see you without filters. Yeah, well, yeah, and then there's going to be that chicken. I mean, like people. I mean, they socialize online. They not everybody though. I mean, there's a good chunk of the population that does not do the internet, right? You know, I've been volunteering at the garden, and I've been meeting a lot of really cool people. And I have been meeting people who are decades older than younger than I am, and I've had a couple of them who don't have any social media whatsoever, and I find that interesting. And it's apparently not that uncommon for them to just they just opt out of social media altogether. So, you know. Yeah, Emma, like my phone by default has a couple filters already on. And I found that out the hard way because I was like, man, I'm looking good. And then I was like, oh. And then I just left the filters on. I was like, wait a minute. I feel better with the filter on. But that's the other thing. I'm like, if I send somebody a picture of myself and I'm now aware that the filter is on, and then they see me in person, is it a jump scare? Yeah, it's a WhatsApp. Yeah, and the smoothing option for the camera is on by default. Here's the other thing, though. This is my only justification for filters. The detail of the cameras these days are so high definition that they actually pick up your cameras and this is a new camera if anybody hadn't noticed. They pick up more detail than the human eye would see in a face-to-face interaction anyway. So these high def cameras are actually picking up more than your eye would actually normally see. So if we're using a filter that smooths things out, it's effectively, in my head, this is how I'm thinking, it's effectively returning things to how they might actually look if you weren't using a high def camera, which every camera on the market right now is a high def camera, whether it's on your phone or your webcam. So that's kind of my thinking of that with the smoothing stuff, is it's actually just kind of returning things to the way that should look. But, you know, because you the human do not see every single fucking pore on somebody's face normally, right? You just don't. Your eyeballs are just not designed to do that because your brain doesn't care, right? But these cameras these days, they pick up everything. And there you go. So the only filter I've ever used was a cigarette. I mean, yeah, well, I didn't realize mine was on. I still use it. But I jump scare myself. Yeah, well, they would paint their waistline. Oh yeah. Paintings were the original filters, yeah. Photoshop has always existed. Yeah, there's always been ways to adjust photographs, even back when photos were brand new. People getting their portraits painted to look their best. Photography, even in Victorian times, yeah, they would cut and paste bits into their photos to look better. Yeah, it's. I was catfishing my coworkers and didn't even know it. It's funny. Oh no, I'm actually getting ready to wrap up, because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I was thinking though. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I was thinking about doing a members live tomorrow, though. I know that doesn't help you. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not. Can I not give out memberships anymore? Okay, that's not what I want to do. God damn it. Come on, brain. There we go. Hi, buddy. Aw. What? If you don't know, it's dinner time. Can we not? Please? Thanks. Do you see the mic? Do you see this? This means I'm working. I'm working. I deserve you. I guess I can't give out memberships anymore. That's annoying. But anyway. They paint, Photoshop's always existed. They would paint away extra weight, make false curves. They'd paint irises and pupils. When I took photography back in the day, we learned various ways to, when you're developing the photo, you're developing the film, you know, back when you had to actually develop film. There's all kinds of techniques when you're developing the film to literally smooth people's faces out, to pinch the photo in. And this is the development of the film. So this is before the pictures even developed. So, you know, we like looking good, okay? Yeah, Mammy Bell, even clothing was padded to give the desired weight. Yeah, so these insecurity arguments, they've been around for a long time. I do feel a little weird about the slimming filters, or the filters where you just like straight alter your physical body. But what are you going to do about it? I mean, it is dinner time for the kitties, yes, and he is very irritated. Hey, Ashandri. Other people can gift memberships. They can buy memberships for the chat. But I used to be able, I had like 10 of them that I could give away a month. And right now I can send myself a super chat, apparently. Which is, that's it. I don't understand why it's being like this, so clearly I've got some setting messed up that I need to go figure out. So I'll get that figured out by next time. I don't know. Sometimes it'll let me do it, sometimes it won't, so I've got some setting that I've got messed up somewhere. Hey, Scooter. Because it's also like, I've seen other people's chats where they've got the ranking system, and I don't have the ranking system. Carl says, wow, you're probably correct, because I've thought about how wildlife documentaries look so much more vivid and crisp than anything I've ever seen in real life. I mean, it's nice for that. You know? You get to see the really, really high def stuff. My cats love watching those, the videos made for cats where it's just like a camera and it's the birds that come down and they eat seeds and stuff like that. My cats love watching those. Or maybe they don't, but they do watch them. So those do work and they look beautiful. The videos do, but you turn that on a human being and suddenly you're like, you can see every one of my eyelashes, you know? I work from home, so my coworkers know what my cats look like, but not you. Imagine how everyone, how good and blurry everyone looked before people got good prescription glasses. There was a comedian who made a joke about that. Oh, thank you, fucking nerd. I appreciate that. Hey, you got Carl. Welcome to the members. Mwahaha. Maybe I'm in the wrong account. Huh. I'll have to check that, Mammy Bell, because you might be right. YouTube's so weird. All right, anyway. Before my cat's... Well, he's probably already plotting my demise. It's not 7 yet. Your internal clock is off, sir. You're going to pout? You're just going to sit there and pout? That's what we're going to do for the next 3 minutes. And then what? Then what are you going to do? Then I'm going to ignore you. Yay! Wow, 22 months. Holy crap. That's almost 2 years. Dang, Rocky. Also, wow. My channel's been around for 22 months. Wow. That's crazy. He is handsome. I know. He's a good boy. I still need to shave him. I want to shave him outside. It's kind of like this weird, what do you call it? Paradox. Like, I want to shave him so he's cooler for the summer, but I want to shave him outside so his hair doesn't get everywhere. But it's been too hot to take him outside and shave him. Oh yeah, he starts begging for food at like, he gets fed at 7. He does start begging sometimes around 5. So, no dinner entertained. Sorry. Chat says you have to stay here. But all right, if you've made it this far in the chat, go ahead and put, I don't know. What do we got? Stare at the palm of my hand. Oh wow, that was great. I'm not adjusting it. Go ahead and put a kitchen knife. Have we done knives yet? Go ahead and put a knife down in the comment section. So yeah, and sorry for the couple people that just came in. I'm sorry. But we're gonna head out. I do think I'm gonna do a members live tomorrow. We're gonna I'm talking in the royal we. We're gonna start around, I think 4 my time EST. So for those of you who are members, let me know. Look forward to that. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. You know, I play zombies. I've been wanting to play zombies for a while. So see everybody there if you want to. If you want. So there should be a link. There should be a link if you want to do the members thing, and if you don't, that's perfectly understandable as well. But we're gonna do members live tomorrow, and that's all I've got for you guys. So see everybody then. Bye. Threatening emojis. That's funny.